Hey yo, Twitch, what's up? Whew, I'm out of breath. Sorry, I had a package I had to go sign for right as I hit starting soon for my stream to go live. So I ran downstairs, had to carry a 50-pound box up the stairs. I'm already deathly out of shape. So now between the 50-pound box and the up and down stairs, I'm out of breath. I'm gonna need a second. I'm recovering. HH54, thanks for the 14 months. Whew. What card are we playing today? Oh, we're gonna build Kitty Pryde decks. I bought Kitty Pryde, brand new card today. I just need a minute to recover. Yeah, I'm really excited for Kitty Pryde. Yeah. Hey, Craig, man. HH, thanks for the sub. So on and so forth. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play Kitty Pryde. She's coming through a wall. So, I had a few different ways I wanted to try this card. I have a list. Hold up. I wanted to do typical zoo with like Angela Bishop. I wanted to do more of a bounce version with like Beast and stuff. And that could also have Angela Bishop, so that's not maybe that distinct. Maybe they kind of go together. But it'd be nice if I could get at least two distinct videos out of Kitty Pryde. So maybe a copy version with like Moon Girls is a different deck, and maybe kind of a Zoo Bounce hybrid is this deck. So it could be a little bit of both. Now, Falcon and Beast don't actually buff Kitty Pryde, so does Falcon actually benefit this at all? Like you don't actually want Falcon to hit Kitty Pryde, but if you're running other bounce cards and you want to scale your Angela and Bishop, you may have the Falcon anyway, just for the sake of having like additional bounce cards, right? So what stuff do we want in a bounce deck? Cards with good on reveals. Is this too many one costs though? I really haven't played these decks much. Do you still put a Kazar in here? Oh, Collector's of course a good idea. Yeah, Collector's insane. That's nice because that kind of gives us 3 different ways to scale on board. Collector and Bishop and Angela. There he is. Yep, Bast is a neat idea, actually. Is Bast at all risky with Kitty Pryde? I guess not. This feels like too many ones to me. I feel like I need a little bit of meat on the bone, maybe. Maybe Ant-Man's not actually that useful. Hey, Monkey! Thanks for the 7. I feel like I need a card that deletes... Bast can delete Kitty's buff. I think it shouldn't ever be in hand, right? It should always be on board. Since we can replay her every turn, I don't think she'll ever be in hand for the Bast reveal. Outside of some weird top deck scenarios or something, I don't know. Killmonger, there you go. Hey, monkeys, thanks for the 7 months. That's really nice. Don't look at me as I clean my glasses. Don't look at me, I'm a monster. Don't look at me. Can't read anything you guys are saying. Hey, Deep Man Baller. Watch me play Elden Ring. That's awesome, dude. That's not something I hear often. Usually people know from Hearthstone or this. That's cool. I am so desperately waiting for the Elden Ring DLC. An armor, by the way, is I'm just not seeing people mention armor, but I think I maybe want an armor in here because we have a lot of ones. But again, I worry I don't have. I mean, I have 3 scalers, right? So Angela, Collector, and Bishop can all kind of tank a lane. That's fine. Like they can do the work, and then they just need complementary pieces. It's just, do we need a wide board enabler like a Blue Marvel or a Kazar, right? Do we need something to support all the little guys? You know? I don't think Sarah would be too useful with all these ones. Since she's floored at 1, most cards would just stay 1, right? I don't know. All the stuff that we have that's more expensive would be wasted on Sarah with her floor. I mean, I don't hate the look of this, honestly. It's kind of all in. That's all I worry about. Do we need a little extra depth? Darkhawk and Widow. I don't think I like the idea of Darkhawk because I think I'm already good at punctuating individual card powers. You know, like we are good at making a tall unit. I think I want something that goes wide and can support multiple, like a splash across multiple locations. So that's why I like the idea of a Kazar better. Mysterio is very good with Bishop, but kind of limited elsewhere. I worry about Blue Marvel because I think I want to play Kitty Pryde every turn. Bast and Mysterio together. I don't love the Mysterio outside of the Bast because I think we have a board size problem potentially. And a lot of the bounced Mysterio cards aren't very good either. My instincts point to Kazar is what I really want to add. I'm just not sure what to cut. Maybe a Korg. I also like Cosmo Del Rock. That was another one on the back of my mind, is Cosmo. But in theory, I like the Kazar more. I kind of need to look at a proven bounce deck. Let me take a look at a beast deck here. Let's pull on up Untapped real quick. Let's look at some other bounce lists that aren't Thanos and see if we can't learn a little bit. Yeah, this actually has Black Widow, but still no. This does have Mysterio. Okay. So we added a Kitty Pryde. No Agent 13 here. I thought that would help support the Collector, but they like Korg better. The data, I should say the data likes Korg better because this is the highest cube win rate, right? So no Collector either. But I think Collector and Kitty Pryde should work well together if they work the way I think. No Kazar. So this does not have that kind of big wide enabler I was talking about, guys. It has a Shang-Chi instead as a counter and a Mysterio. Well, I do like the Bass Mysterio idea. You guys were talking about that. That kind of is like a mini Doctor Doom. That's kind of cool. That is sort of like going wide. There's no armor in this list either. Maybe we can forego the armor because why do you need it? Well, we need it for Kitty Pryde, actually. That's the big difference. One of our ones gets big, so armor is probably valuable for our Kitty Pryde location. So I think I like the armor idea. Chavez makes some sense to make sure we hit our cards we care about sooner. I could put in a Chavez for the Agent 13 maybe, and then this starts to look pretty typical to a proven data point. Black Widow also seemingly very common in these decks. There's the Black Widow Darkhawk combo we talked about, but that actually has worse data than this here, which is still Black Widow but no Darkhawk. Yeah, I don't know if collector works or not. That's why I said it's kind of iffy. Kitty Pryde comes from the board, but she's also started in your deck, so I don't know. Based on this wording, it's entering my hand from somewhere other than my deck because it's coming from the board, but if it's more about the original state of the card versus the current location of the card, I don't know. If anybody's already seen this interaction, this might save us some work if you want to explain how you've seen it work. Otherwise, we'll test it and see. Yeah, collector does work with beast and falcon, which also come from board, so that's true. Yeah, that's a good example. They also start in your deck, yeah, unless she has a weird specific coding. I might have the Black Widow. Seems like it's valuable in multiple lists. Limiting combos. That could give us a way to like kind of soft answer things like Galactus decks that we aren't otherwise good at. Because it's like, oh, they just don't draw the Galactus, you know, they don't win. Okay. Kitty Bounce. Let's give it a shot. I like this. This looks pretty good. I also want to do, like we said, a kitty copy as well. Maybe even just put her on a regular zoo list as well. Not really a great Bast yet. We don't have anything that fails on Bast. I mean, Mysterio, you know, it looks bad on the front half, but it's good on the other halves, I guess, right? Wait, does Mysterio actually make these 3? Does this actually work? Why am I doubting this all of a sudden? I'm like suddenly wondering if this actually makes these 3. Or do these still stay 0? I'm assuming it works because it was in that deck list, and it wouldn't be there on the best deck list if it didn't work, but that does actually look a little iffy now that I think about it. It's functionally a 2/9. Okay, that's very good, yeah. Playing the collector out just because it's more expensive. I know that it could be buffed by Bast, but we're gonna run out of energy if we're not careful. I'm trying to get like my setups going first, and then sort of the support cards. So okay, this is a good beast location. Again, I think we're happy to play Black Widow, maybe to shut down some of these soulstone grabs. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect. No Kitty Pryde. Yeah, Goose literally does not matter at all to us. We just do not care. Okay. Can I get another beast card? I don't really want to bounce. Well, can you bounce Mysterio here? And will it still be another replay of all 3s? Yeah, very first game, guys. We have not yet played a kitty. No sound? Really? You sure? Looks like there's to me. It's gonna only grab 1, right? Because the opponent will not know which it is, so it can't grab multiples. I wonder if Hood is just better in that case. I think so. Just get more. Oh, I forgot about Sacred Timeline. Oh no, and now we have Leech as well. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot my hand is too full. I can't bounce. Oh no, I mean, Collector got huge, so that's a benefit, but whoopsie. That's a whoopsie. Shoot. Shoot. This guy's kind of a jerk. It's a fresh Bast. Everything else leached. I mean, honestly, we have a ton of power here. Even these Mysterios aren't that inefficient at this stage. But this is where I really wish I had that late game wide board card we were talking about, right? Like a Kazar or something here to just really splash some power would be very nice. I feel like we don't have that. So mid looks secured. Oh, Kitty Pryde showed up right on time, man. I mean, 6 power here. We go to 16. They have the lockjaw, so it might be really hard for them to guarantee additional power there, right? Yeah, they have a space stone active, but what would you move in that's good? Soulstone's only 5, right? Like there's only ever 5 power to move in. Remember, space stone can't move out. Well, the board's full anyways, so that can't move out either. I guess they could move a card here maybe and contest this more easily. I'd only be adding 3 here. So maybe it'd be easier to steal here. Take 1 out. I only have a 6-point advantage. That might be more likely. Surprised they conceded so fast there. I feel like moving out of mid actually would have given them a decent play. Maybe they only had small guys though. Nothing big. Nothing big. Oh god, I forgot to switch over to my... Oh my god, you guys gotta yell at me. I forgot to switch screens. No wonder the audio was quiet. I forgot to switch, man. You guys gotta yell at me. We did. I didn't see it, so you gotta yell harder. You gotta yell at me more. Faster. Longer. Okay. Yeah, I think Angela with Falcon's pretty cool. I don't know why, but when I play that... Oh, okay. He's gone. Never mind. Angela Falcon's not... Oh, Beast as well. This looks like a mirror match of sorts. Do you ever beast the Angela? I guess you can, can't you? There's really no reason not to. So in other words, I can collect her here and then like set up for a beast on Angela. We're not really going to contest Asgard very well, it looks like to me. Opponent has just... Oh, Kitty Pryde early, man. I'm so jealous. Dang. Oh. Very interesting. We're going to bounce this anyway next turn, right? So we can use it to just buff the Angela 1 extra time here. Nexus is where we're going to want the power to go. Oh, true. If I Asgard anyway, yeah, if I Widow's Bite anyway, the Asgard won't matter. That's a great point. Dude, the Kitty Pryde just kind of disappeared. I didn't notice that. Did you guys see it? It just kind of vanished. Can't they replay it? Maybe they don't know. I think you're supposed to be able to replay it according to what we heard. Yeah, we might actually, you know, we're not winning Asgard because it's just Beast, but we are definitely going to deny them some power here, which is very cool. Can't they replay it right away? This is what was so confusing about the card during reveal season. I still haven't got to play it yet, so we'll find out, I guess. I don't know yet. Angel and Bishop right. That is awesome. See, I think they're only pulling Kitty back every other turn. Maybe they didn't have the energy or something. It needs to stay in your hand for the buff to go through. If that's true, that's not what they told us. That is absolutely not what they told us. But I mean, that is what I thought was going to happen based on the wording, but that is not. We'll play it. We'll find out soon. We'll find out soon. They were very specific about it not working that way, with explanations about undo all actions and everything else. Yeah, I'll draw her someday. Someday we'll be lucky enough. So our opponent's deck is very similar to ours, by the way. So far only one card difference we've seen, which is Agent 13, which we had in our initial build and then took out. So it's kind of intriguing to see. Final turn. Oh yeah, he just did it. Yeah, he just did it. So it's definitely possible. It's 4 now, yeah. Maybe they didn't have energy last time. We'll find out in 2 hours when I draw it. Yeah, it's good to see though when the deck works, even when, well, I mean, we haven't won yet, but the deck's doing what we want it to do, let's say. We're pretty dang big there. I don't know if they can outscale that. I mean, they're getting big too, though. Not big enough, it looks like. Very close, though. Kitty Pryde matched the demon there. Okay. This game's gonna be weird if it's out of order in the YouTube video, because I will be like, how does Kitty Pryde work? And then I'm gonna have games earlier where I obviously know how Kitty Pryde works, because some people still don't know this. Games on YouTube videos are not in chronological order. They are in game quality order. The best games go first. Sometimes that means showcasing the main card or just something really goofy. So that game that was an important game to showcase the deck winning without Kitty Pryde, but it may be like the 7th game in the video or something, you know. Kitty Pryde on 1 ever? Never, I guess. Never ever. All right, this is fine. This is a pretty good set of cards to get. Angela in particular on 2 we want to play, so let's not wait on the Bast here too long. 0 early, okay. Hey, there she is. Okay, I think we still definitely want to play Angela first, but Kitty Pryde juicing up this Angela is going to be awesome. So the first turn I play Kitty Pryde, I have to leave her the first turn. The first turn you can't pull her back, right? It doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't know that you're not just, yeah. Okay. It's Regis's first Kitty Pryde. Congratulations. Falcon on Kitty Pryde. I guess if I sequence it correctly, can I avoid the Falcon pulling her back and pull her back via her normal? Like if I pull her back and then I play a Falcon and then I put her back again, does it work that way? He'll reveal before her, right? So I think it'll work. The moral of the story is that I think it'll work. This still triggers Angela. I'm 97% sure. Because the opponent has to believe that the Mysterio can be anywhere. So cards like Angela or locations still get triggered by Mysterio no matter what. He respects locations and cards on board. See? Which is pretty cool. It's to maintain the illusion, right? So here we pick up Kitty Pryde. Oh, that's a cool graphic. We pick her up and we can put her back. Yeah, okay, so her positioning changes. But I think I want to play Hood and Falcon first, right? To get the Hood, pull the Hood back, and then this won't pull back the Kitty Pryde. We don't want Falcon pulling back the Kitty Pryde because, well, I guess here it actually doesn't matter, does it? No, it does matter because we need her effect to return her to hand. Does this work the way I think it works? I don't know. I could have beasted as well, by the way. I didn't even really look at beast. I was so set on trying this out, but who knows what's the right play. So this, yeah, that works. Okay, cool, yeah. Because she's not revealed yet. Exactly as expected. Okay, cool. So then we can pull Kitty Pryde back.
Locked in.
I can do something like this. Maybe don't want to contest there. I mean, I've made this Angela too big. Am I gonna have like two? Oh my god, this Angela's too big. I don't know. I really need to play Hood again, right? I think. We want to play Hood again for the Beast. Okay, and then next turn's like Angela, Mysterio, blah blah blah, whatever. Okay. Kitty, Hood, Beast left. If I replay the Angela, I can just get a crazy power spike on the Angela again, right? It's only one energy. It's not bad. If I do this, I pull Kitty back with Beast, which doesn't proc her buff, right? She has to be. Well, I guess I already procced her buff once, so I guess it would work fine. But I think this is okay, right? Like what? I maybe don't see the problem with this. It lets me put the Angela anywhere I want, which is pretty cool. It's probably going back in the same place, it looks like, but you know, theoretically. This is just about max power output, right? So we hope Angela's big enough. Yeah, Beast keeps her at 0, but it's the final turn, right? So I don't know. I have plenty of energy. I guess I maybe don't see the merits yet, but these decks have a lot of man, they have so many interaction points. I mean, this is big. It's really, really susceptible to a Killmonger always. So I could maybe try to shift some of my 1-drops mid. Oh my god, wait, my hand is... Oh, I gotta do... Whoa.
In range.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. This is weird, though. It's a lot less power where I think I need more power is the problem, but it's better against Killmonger. Is it big enough anyway? I don't know. We're going to learn. How hard do we play around Killmonger, I guess? Oh, I think I might have done it right anyway because they went big left. Okay. Cool. Just big enough. Did I play the angel in the wrong order or not? Was that demon already there? Hand size becomes a real check here, man. Crazy game. I've never gotten an Angela that big before, dude. 16 on the Angela. I'm not even sure I maximized it because, like, I didn't always put Kitty on Angela, but man. Dude. Like, that's crazy. This is gonna be a hard deck to play well, by the way. I'm realizing right now it's there are a lot of sequencing options, and I am sure we're gonna make mistakes, no doubt, which is fine as long as you've got wiggle room because the power output's high enough, you know. Hey, by the way, good to see you, Raven. I didn't say hello. Good to see you. I've been following a lot of your tweets. I love that you're like covering, you know, like competitive Marvel Snap, basically. Like you're becoming almost like a news source for me for our Marvel Snap, dude. You know, like a esports news source of like deck lists and events and stuff that I would otherwise never find.
No.
Serving a real utility there. And also, I'm sure setting yourself up very nicely for real esports stuff. I mean, not that those aren't real, but in any official capacity, you know what I mean? Those are very real. I don't mean to disparage small events, but any official Marvel Snap stuff they ever decide to do, if they do. Okay, so Collector Beast is pretty cool. Black Widow is also pretty nice, maybe to shut some stuff down. We never seem to hit Kitty Pryde in our opening hand. It's not that unlikely, but we're quite a few games deep and just never have her on one. I'm sad. Ooh, oh hey, on 2 though, is she worth it on 2 just to get down in scaling? Or better off staying on curve here, perhaps for the Black Widow, maybe. I don't know. Plunder Castle makes our life really awkward because we have such a limited amount of board space. I'm really going to need to maximize power per position in this game, and I don't have either Angela or Bishop, so my only scaling card right now is Kitty Pryde and Collector. I mean, we can do some cool Beast stuff next turn. I guess we can Kitty Pryde Beast next turn, but I'll lose a buff, but she'll go to 0. Do I care enough? Oh, God. That's bad. That's real bad. I think that's just game over, right? How do I win? I can sack this lane maybe and just try to win peak and play for a tie in case I don't have any 6s, but I feel like they're gonna have 6s. Mysterio can't play to Plunder Castle, so that's not an out. I'm just never gonna be able to play Black Widow again because I need too much space. Beast here will push her to 0. Does she stay 0? I just want to learn from this game since we're losing. I don't know if she stays at 0 or if she goes back to 1 on future turns. Like, does her discount persist, basically? We know she won't get buffed, but does her discount persist? I mean, this alone is pretty cool, but if I commit the Black Widow, I'm really only ever playing Kitty Prydes, and I might need bigger scaling than that. Although, what is my bigger scaling? Only Falcon. So we haven't locked her in yet. We gotta lock her in first. I mean, Mysterio and Falcon are both technically bigger, so I don't see how we're gonna win a tiebreaker like this, but We'll play it out until they snap at least. This is where a Sunspot would probably do a little better than a Kitty Pryde, maybe. Bishop? He only goes to +3. I guess Falcon's kind of better in that case most of the time. Oh god, I got lost on where we were on the turn. Okay, so we pull her back. Her animation didn't show? Why isn't her animation showing? Oh, there it is. There it is. This is trippy, man. These plays are trippy. Yeah, Bishop only gets another 2, right? So I don't think that's worth it. Did she lose her discount? Oh, she did. Yeah, she did lose her discount. She's won. It doesn't persist. Going backwards across the zone does not persist her discount. Okay, we're learning a lot. Okay, they snapped. That's actually a Hearthstone thing we see a lot, but Marvel Snap is usually better about persistence of like modifications. So like in Hearthstone, if you have a card on board and you pull it backwards across the zone, which is to say we're gonna lose, but I just whatever. If you pull it backwards across the zone, oh, that's fun. That's pretty cool. All right, that's fun. Yeah, bro, are you kidding me? This is the this is the worst. We never win a tie. They're up by 8. We're only up by 6, and we're only adding what 5, 7. Yeah, let's just retreat. It's fine. I don't want to throw too many cubes. So a lot of things persist in Marvel Snap. I feel like that's unusual that it doesn't persist in its modifications. I didn't finish that sentence. Hearthstone stuff, anytime you pull it from board to deck, or excuse me, board to hand or hand to deck, which is backwards, like from normal order of play, it loses buffs, it loses discounts outside of some specific scenarios. But Marvel Snap usually persists any discounts or buffs. The card kind of remains permanently adjusted. So it is odd that she goes back to... Does Beast say like this turn or anything? Does he have a limiter on his text? They just, he just says they cost 1 less. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not totally sure what to make of that. I think we can save this Bast. Iceman early is fine. We can play 1-drops early, I think, in this deck. It would be nice if it were a Kitty Pryde, of course, but hey. We never get her on turn 1, so. Yeah, Bast here is less interesting. This is a pretty good Beast location, so that's fine. Bast is just off curve, so. Yeah, it might just be bugged. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think your instincts are that Kitty Pryde should stay 0 if pulled back by Beast. I think that's consistent with other effects like Deadpools and stuff. So yeah, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just explaining the precedent from Hearthstone, but it's not the precedent from Marvel Snap. I think you're all right. I think she should be 0. I mean, I guess. Well, I don't know. Is the argument that you like eat the discount if she goes back? If you play her for, was she ever 0? I guess is the question, or did she immediately go to 0? I don't even remember now what there's again, there's so many layers of all this. It's honestly pretty hard to keep track of. Okay, so we know they're putting power here, but so am I. So I can probably commit a bishop here because we're going to be stacking up on this a little bit. I guess actually Bast before bishop is arguably better in some ways. Also Bast before Kitty Pryde. Oh, the opponent is just very unhappy. Okay, I don't know. I didn't know what was happening either, man. We were talking the whole time. Yeah, you guys broke me. Yeah. There's too many things to manage in these decks. I don't like these decks. I need straightforward plays. I can't talk and think and play at the same time, okay? It's too much for me. Great Bast, though. Great Bast. We'll put Angela here. We'll be very favored in Baxter building, I think, with an Angela that's already juiced up a little bit. Kang owner. I love it. Series 5 cards are so rare that people have to brag about them. Now, Crimson Chaos just completely shuts me down. That is a little bit unfortunate. Literally no cards can be played there. Jeez. Maybe they'll play an Iceman and make my bishop cost 4. I don't know. That's my current hope. A Sentinel added to your hand. Okay. Shame this didn't get basted, but it still won't go middle. I don't want to clog up too much with Mysterios here, right? I think we just do this and then beast it. We do lose the Bast mid if I play the Falcon, which is kind of a downside. But I could just win Baxter Building and maybe contest it that way. But also, I think I'm just going to lose it, right? Order here doesn't matter, right? Falcon pulls it either way. Oh, no, it doesn't. What am I saying? Order does matter. Why am I saying that? Well, I'm a psychopath. You guys really did break my brain. Beasted 1-drops can go there. Oh, that's true. They'll go to 0. Yeah, you're right. We actually can put like maybe a hood here, in fact, is pretty good. Yeah, that's not a bad thought. It would currently only be the hood. Again, I'm kind of planning to win this, so we'll have 3 plus 3 is 6. Like, that's enough to make it interesting, right? I could alternatively put a bunch of 1s here if I wanted to play for the beast line, but I just lose out on Angela a little bit. Like, I could play both of these here now for 0. I don't really want to do that for Bishop, do I? Like, do I want to bounce the Bishop? He's pretty expensive to replay. Although I guess even 2 energy is not crazy, but I'm getting all these Sentinels in hand. I don't think I can do that. I think we'll just take the 1. I got to be mindful of these Sentinels. Like, our hand space is going to be a real issue here.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Dang, that's an issue too. Shoot. I can go for a Mysterio there. Are they gonna... They can't play Professor X there. That doesn't make any sense. They could easily Professor X mid, but then we'd still actually be able to tie it. Are they gonna Professor X right, I think is the question. In that case, I should probably just stack it now. Well, no, they can't risk that, can they? They may think I only have 1 more card to play, though. But they can't risk that. Galactus right is not available yet. Something like a Hobgoblin left maybe could happen. I could maybe shut that down with a Mysterio. They're not on Galactus yet. I think it might be a Hobgoblin here. Let's shut down the Hobgoblin with Mysterio. I think that's actually really fun. Beast won't work because of all the Sentinels, right? I'm gonna have too many Sentinels. In fact, Kitty Pryde might not work either. Oh, Mysterio won't work really because of Spider-Man. Oh, he respects Spider-Man, doesn't he? Yeah, he respects Spider-Man. You're right. I don't know, man. I think we lose. This is the moral of the story. Maybe not. Maybe we don't lose, but we at least take a Hobgoblin left, I think. Just dumping power now to hopefully protect against some of this stuff if they lock down more locations. I don't know. Hard to know the right plan. The real Mysterio would never respect Spider-Man. Yeah, if they go Hobgoblin mid into Galactus mid, we are absolutely screwed. There's no question about that. That just loses the game. Ah, just Doc Ock. Okay. Well, I get the Angela back, I guess. Gives me a little bit of flexibility, but I think I kind of just have to play her right back, don't I? There's nothing, nothing fancy there. Do they just play Galactus mid? They don't even need Hobgoblin. They can just play Galactus mid, guys. They don't even need it. I can't. I didn't get a 0 cost card back from the Beast because the hand was too full, so I can't play like Hood mid. You know, and there's nothing I have that can go mid. If they just Galactus mid, they win. But I'll give it to them. That's awesome. If they win with only Galactus, like, good for them. Oh, just the Chavez. Oh, what? Really? Okay, this game was weird.
Victory.
Huh. I mean, they knew I could replay the Angela, right? I don't know. That game went wacky, dude. That went wacky. Not really sure if we like that one or not. What is Ghost? Ghost costs 1. You mean Kitty Pryde maybe? Because Kitty Pryde came out today. She's kind of like a ghost. Excellent Bast. My God. Okay. Trying to decide where the right place to put this is. We kind of know this. Well, we don't actually know if that's safe. Never mind. It's fine. None of them are any more safe than others. Westview is anything. Shadow King in your shop? Ugh. Sorry, dude. That is officially the worst. Yeah. Excellent Angela location. Bishop Mysterio is fine. Even without the Bast buff, I think we're still happy about that. Quinjet. Okay. Hey, Kitty Pryde. Okay. Not on turn 1 ever, but still, I think pretty happy about this. Honestly, Vibranium's pretty good for us. I'm not gonna mind if we get Vibranium, basically. So next turn to me, it looks like maybe like Kitty Pryde, Mysterio. I guess we'll go Mysterio mid since they're putting so much power mid. It seems like they might want to Spectrum this later as well, huh? Like, we're gonna go toe to toe mid because of the Angela, I think. Kitty Pryde into mines every turn. Boy, I like what you're thinking. Do I care about Asgard? I mean, I don't have a lot of value in hand, to be honest. So there's perhaps an argument to caring about the Asgard, but I don't really have any power to add this turn anyway. So I could Armor or Falcon or something to contest it, but it's just not the best play. Hopefully they can't Shang-Chi us mid. That would be very bad. Oh, hey, Armor. Cool, they can't. Oh, they love the Kitty Pryde, though. Cool. Cool. So hopefully Kitty Pryde Angela can tank mid here, man, because that's our only good line right now, honestly. Falcon pulls back Bast and Hood. Okay, I mean, yeah. Oh wait, did I do Falcon Kitty Pryde correctly? God, this is always weird. I need to pull her back, and then I need to Hood and Falcon, and then Kitty Pryde. I don't want Falcon pulling her back, right? Or does it matter? No, because I need her to be on board to pull back next turn. It definitely matters. Ooh, that's a problem. Shoot. That is a lot of power we're locking into a spot with virtually no chance of winning, I think. I mean, my God, we're not that far off. I mean, a Spectrum, though, would obviously shut this way down. And Muir Island scales him twice as fast, too, so we're pretty far off. I take that back. Do we expect Spectrum here just for 12? Because I can beat 12. I mean, I think that's what we expect, right? Destroyer, you think? Yeah, we don't beat Destroyer. We're a little off on Destroyer. Just a tiny bit off, though. I don't know. Read Spectrum to me with the Quinjet. I mean, they obviously can do both together. The Spectrum Destroyer is a very common pair, but just reads a little harder to full in Spectrum to me. I mean, we'll see if they got it. Maybe they go right with it. We'll win right. Bishop gets huge. Definitely putting as much power as possible left, but just not enough sometimes. Oh, Orca Lizard. Dude, I love the Orca ongoing deck. That's awesome, man. Oh yeah, I forgot to account for Kitty getting her buff. Oh yeah, she's +2 anyway. We beat Destroyer. Yeah, shoot. Even better. We beat Destroyer ×2 regardless, man. That's awesome. ×2, I mean, you know, in each location. Oh yeah, shoot, dude. Kitty's buff doesn't update until she's replayed. That's actually visually kind of confusing. Because it's the returning her that's supposed to buff her, not the replaying her. Like, she showed 4, but she actually was 6. So there's always a +2. You know what I mean? Like, she shows 4 after you pull her back. I wish her number updated in hand instead of once you've replayed her. It would be a little bit more intuitive. I hadn't tracked the number closely this time because she came in late, so I didn't notice, but yeah. You don't return her until the turn starts. Well, no. I mean, I don't really agree with that, right? That's what I'm saying. That's not the intuitive explanation. Like, yes, mechanically, that was the argument we all made when she got revealed too, but that was wrong. Where, like, oh, I thought you'd have to, like, lock in her phase change every time. So yes, technically her entire phase is not cycled until the turn starts anew, but at the same time, it's the action of pulling her back that triggers the buff, and that happens intuitively when you pull her back, not once you've replayed her after you've pulled her back. Because you can even pull her back and replay her in the same space, which functionally looks like you didn't do anything, but it still counts, right? It's that action of crossing the threshold of your hand that triggers the buff. So to me, that would be the intuitive place to show the number incrementing. You know what I mean? Crossing that threshold would be more intuitive to have the number go up. If that makes sense. That's also when the FX is too. Yeah, that's a good point. It's fine. I mean, once you learn it, you know, it's we're just talking about ideals, you know, what would be ideal, but once you learn it, it's fine. We get it now. We just kind of have to always add 2 to the number that we're looking at, basically, to account for that. Or just keep track of it, you know. Before I kept track of it a little better. Had expectations of what the number was supposed to be. This time I didn't really pay attention. You can return it and play at the same location. That's what we're saying. You can, which functionally looks the same as not doing anything. That's why I'm saying that the numerical change visually should update upon pulling her to your hand, not replaying her to the same location. Because to your opponent, I mean, arguably it would look like nothing happened. I mean, I'm sure there's an animation that shows her flipping or whatever, but you know, they're gonna see a Kitty Pryde that's in the exact same spot that didn't, you know, if they look at where Kitty Pryde is and then they look away and then look back, right? Kitty Pryde could be in the exact same spot, but just with +2. And of course they can infer, there's nothing wrong with that. But the point is, like, the in turn phase doesn't feel like where the number should go up. It feels like the number should go up once it hits your hand, if that makes sense. It's you know, whatever. It's just a little UI / you know, UX kind of little thing. It's not a big deal. The whole card is a little bit unintuitive, for the record. That's why there was so much confusion when she got revealed. It's kind of weird how you have to use the undo all actions button for only Kitty Pryde specifically. So, you know, there's just a lot of weird stuff, but it's all good. We'll learn it. It'll be easy in a day, in an hour, actually, in 10 minutes, maybe, now that we've learned it all. All right, Bast on 1 is awesome. Angela on 2. We could even put in the Bast location if we wanted to refresh on the Bast, because we can go Angela, Widow, Beast. Although Beast at 3 does make life a little more awkward. I'd rather do that on turn 4. Yeah, so actually we can go, maybe we'll just go Black Widow left, Hood mid, Black Widow left, Beast mid, bounce that Angela back to start rescaling her again fresh. And get a new pass on the Bast as well. Although Bast does become a little bit of a liability maybe with the Hood, depending on play order and stuff. So we'll have to be mindful there. But very good with Mysterio. So that's good news. Okay, Silence Titania. That's fine. Next turn, it's probably going to be the Demon and Beast. Demon will go right, I guess? Oh, man, they're in. They are in on mid. They may not be expecting the bounce on this Angela to make this an easier spot for us to win. But, oh, interesting. Okay. I think we saved the Mysterio here, right? Because we want to hit it with the Bast again. We'll have plenty of energy, it looks like. With Elysium, everything's basically 0 anyway. Okay, we can put Kitty Pryde left eventually if need be. That's not a problem. All right, I actually may not need Angela mid, right? I may need to put the Angela somewhere else to really contest that power somewhere else. Dude, the opponent just now played that Widow's Bite, I realized. They only have 1 card in hand. What's the deal? What's the scoop here? Yeah, Bast. Well, the problem is, oh, but we can Bast first and then Hood. But where are we putting this Hood? Is it even worth the trouble, I wonder, too, is another question. Like, is it easy for me to beat 12 just organically with, like... No, I already played the Demon, so not really. In other words, do I need to commit the Angela mid? Can I get away with smaller dudes mid? Kitty Pryde's like 4, that's 7. Mysterio gets pretty big. I think I can. I just want Angela to be elsewhere, right? If I've got the Hood, I think we can. And Mysterio too. I think it'll be okay. I just need to win another location. I don't know. What's the opponent doing? Collector does not proc on this, right? Unless you lead. I honestly don't know. So that's 9. 12. This is probably a little overkill, but fine. Does Collector proc if I put him down first? I have no idea how that works. Maybe they have a Killmonger here? They snapped really confidently. Yeah, it's kind of works, but I'm saying if I play him in the same turn, does the Kitty Pryde resolve like this turn, right? You understand what I'm saying? I'm playing him now. Does he see the Kitty Pryde get pulled back or not this turn? I don't think so, right? Whoa! Oh, dude, they got a really big Dracula somehow, I guess. Okay. Dang, dude. If I hadn't played the Collector, we would have won or tied, which would have won. No, wouldn't have won. We still wouldn't have got there. Are you kidding me, dude? They had exactly Dracula, Sunspot, and Infinite, dude. What a hand. By the way, he did not get bigger, which I wouldn't expect him to because it's like mid-turn phase or whatever. But in theory, he might see her come back to hand since she's getting played after him. But in reality, even though I played him and then pulled her back, it doesn't resolve that way. Dude, I feel like we learned something about these weird interactions with Kitty Pryde every single game. Something different is learned every single time. Yeah, I think he was holding Widow's Bite to manipulate his hand down. He had like the perfect Widow's Bite set. Well, I mean, he did play it eventually, so maybe he was looking for like the one big card. Maybe I like Infinite and Dracula or something. Who knows? No, Collector's still good in the deck, I think, because we have Beast #1 to pull Collector cards back, which is really nice. But even beyond that, we have the normal. If you get Collector down successfully early and then start Kitty Prying, I think it still works. At least I think it does. Now that I say that, I don't know if we actually double checked. Does anybody remember? Like if he's safely already played and then we played Kitty Pryde, did he actually proc? I don't remember. Either way, he works with Beast and other synergies, so I think he's kind of okay, maybe regardless. But I'm actually not sure now. We're technically a little better off if we pull one more card back with Beast. It's just not great to do that this turn necessarily. We could maybe Falcon this turn and then Hood again with Beast to get more demons. Yeah. Kitty Pryde did not retain the Beast discount. No, she lost it. Electro. Okay. Oh god, I also got Bifrost. I gotta think about it. Kind of forgot Bifrost was a thing. Collector Orcus Forge is nice though. Good little bonus. Do we just put the demon in here just to get it free in hand and just as another collector buff? I think so. It's just free, right? So we might as well. 3 cards coming back. Okay, that's fine. Beast and collector end up together. That's fine. 4 cards coming back actually, so we have a full hand, but I think that's okay too. Nothing here we'd really need. I mean, an Angular Bishop would be kind of cool, I guess, but hopefully these demons are enough to help us win, and collector, you know, that's kind of 2 spots to win maybe. Nimrod certainly reads Galactus. Okay. So Galactus left for them. Can I beat that with just big demons? Can I beat that with anything else? They're gonna have 12 power this turn. You kind of assume some kind of null or something. I don't think demons beat nulls. This could be a destroyer technically, maybe. We should probably concede for the record, but it maybe could be a destroyer. You never know. Might be worth seeing it out. We are revealing first, so if we can shut down the Nimrod, maybe. But 3 demons is kind of cool for a potential Galactus turn 6. I don't know. It's big. It's not big enough for null, I guess. It looks like Galactus, huh? But is it destroyer? Maybe. 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 Nope. So 12 already. Null is pretty insane. It's like 14, 16. I mean, Null's too big. We know that. That's not a real conversation. Are we willing to play it out for 4 though to try to win with demons? I mean, they only have to add 6 power. Well, a little more than that. We're gonna have what, 22? They'd have to add 10 power. I mean, a Chavez doesn't win. A Death wins. A Null wins. Shang-Chi doesn't win. I'm kind of willing to see this out, man. It's a shame we can't beat a Death. That would be a really cool spot to get to. 5 cards in deck, though. Remember, they missed some draws because of the Black Widow. So, I don't know, man. I think it's possible they don't have the ideal follow-up here. They might have just drawn a Chavez on 6 or something and have to play it. Who knows? Let's make them have it. Oh, the Null. That's certainly big enough. Man, they did hit the nuts with a limited draw. Null, Nimrod, and Galactus all there, and Electro too. Well, that's the only 4 cards they played, I guess. but the 4 they needed. That's all you need. That's all you need. Fun to give that a go, though. Why can't I open these? Like, what's happening with my? What did I not actually complete the quest or something? I don't know what's going on here. Being real finicky. McSwifty, I don't know if I saw that 2-year sub, but thank you, McSwifty. That's awesome, man. Appreciate it. This is a fine Bass. Do we give Bass to the opponent? Some decks could technically benefit from it, but I think a lot of others might not. They might just have a dead card in hand and be really unhappy playing the Bass. So let's do it. Let's go. Guys, I think we've been playing for an hour and we still have not actually hit a turn 1 Kitty Pryde. Yeah, I think that's right? We've never played a Kitty Pryde on turn 1, which is actually kind of remarkable because it should happen in roughly, what, 1 in 4 games? Oh, they did play the Bass. They didn't care. Man, they're going to buff my collector if they keep doing that. I wish I had it down that turn. I'm really sad. I'll play it again, right? I think it's kind of free maybe on the Angela too, actually, huh? We don't have to give it to them. Falcon can bounce it out to create space, so that's all good. 1/3? Do we have? I thought you started with 3 cards. Oh, by turn 1 though, you draw a 4th. Yeah, you're right. 1/3. Yeah. Yeah, 1 in 3 chance to hit Kitty Pryde in our opening hand, and we have not done it in an hour. That's kind of remarkable, actually. In a horrifying way, of course. Like, that's not what we want. But it's kind of remarkable. Do we give the opponent a hood? Nah, I think they could benefit from that, maybe. I don't think so. Okay, so pull these back. We're getting big mid. Right, we're getting kind of big. We can stack right pretty easily, though. My only hesitation here is I'm not really playing the Black Widow fast enough. Like, that makes me nervous. Like, you want to play it sooner rather than later. But then I also want to bounce the hood with Falcon, and I don't want to do that too late either. Because you need time to replay the second hood, you know? You got to play both of the hoods and both of the demons. So you need a multiple turn cycle there. I don't know. Shuri is always a nightmare. Okay. Oh, crap. I mean, this should be pretty easy to win with a Shuri deck because they can't usually. Well, She-Hulk actually. She-Hulk can go there. Dang. I don't know where they're putting their big card. Is it going right or left? I feel like I can't really win left if they ever put a big card there. I might be able to win right if they put a big card there because I can just outnumber them and benefit from Nita Valier, but I'm only leaving space for 1 card right now. Though I need it to be like 2 demons, for instance. In other words, is Mysterio maybe the wrong play here? I feel like maybe Mysterio is the wrong play here. I think I'll have energy next turn to play any combination of cards, right? So let's hold just in case. All right, so they're going for She-Hulk Taskmaster, so they actually could win mid in this case. But they're only playing 2 cards though. They could play 3 cards though. Well, they've already played 0 at Ebony Mall, so I don't know if that's true. Yeah, I actually don't know if they have it, because if I just put a demon here and a, like, well, whatever, demon, whatever, fill up Nita Valier. I'm winning in all 3 spots. She-Hulk goes here. Well, I guess they could always win 2 if they have Taskmaster. What am I saying? I don't think I get big enough to beat Task. They could win Machine World and Big House in that case. Seems like maybe they missed the She-Hulk though, right? Kitty Pryde right on time. Oh, we think the Iceman won it? Oh, it might have, yeah. Maybe the Iceman disrupted enough if it hit the right target. That's gonna drive me crazy. I keep forgetting it doesn't work. Too lazy to restart. Kitty Pryde turn 1! Finally! We did it! Yes! This is an hour and 5 minutes in. It's the first time we hit Kitty Pryde on turn 1. Kind of amazing. I'm happy to see it. I was here, yeah. This legendary moment. The 1 in 3. So they have a cool looking Carnage, man. So Carnage certainly implies some kind of destroy deck. Hey, we got that too, man. Cool beans. Even the same. Oh, that's mine. That's just mine. It's like I said, even the same rarity. Oh, what an idiot! I forgot about stupid Daily Bugle, man. What an idiot. What an idiot. Okay, let's leave a lane. Let's leave lanes open a little bit as much as we can for Bishop and Angela. I said, hey, look, it's the same rarity, bro. The hood, okay. We do have an armor that might be able to disrupt fairly well on some of this destroy stuff. Carnage is also likely quite good for us, I think, too. Oh, that's really bad for us, though. Oh. Do I just play small guys? Unfortunately, I don't even have a good arrangement of small guys. Wait, does Black Widow? No, it shuffles in the bite, right? So it doesn't shut down Atalan. Yeah, dang. I mean, we really want to play Kitty Pryde, of course. It's just, what do we play with it? I guess a Mysterio, but it feels so bad. Falcon would just get everything lost anyway. I mean, maybe it's Bishop, but then Kitty Pryde has to stay on board. This is fine. Whatever. It's not really utilizing the Mysterio as we want, but Falcon's bad, Black Widow's bad, so just the only on-curve play that preserves the Kitty Pryde value. Are you kidding me, dude? Okay. Ugh, we got the Carnage back. Ugh. I guess we put her with armor always for now. They're revealing first, so hopefully they don't eat yet. We can eat here if we want, honestly. It's not bad. Okay. Don't eat this turn. Don't eat this turn. You didn't get a Carnage back. Don't eat this turn. Have you tried testing Kitty with Beast yet? Yes. It's bugged. I mean, it doesn't make her 0 permanently, if that's what you mean. Or maybe even temporarily. I don't remember. But yeah, it does not keep her 0. So if that's a bug, then yeah. If it's intended, then not a bug, but surprising. Whew. Some people were even saying that Marvel Snap said she would cost 0, and if they said it, it sounds like a bug, right? That sounds like a real big time bug. Okay, so do we want the Kitty Pryde buff or the Collector buff? I think we want the Kitty Pryde buff, right? So bounce Iceman back. Collector gets 1 bigger. I mean, is that even worth it? Maybe in that case, actually, Beast is better. Like, put him here and then Beast here, maybe, to get 2 cards back. I mean, you don't love these back, but it's a slightly bigger buff. Falcon's a little... No, we can play Falcon for a 2-3. For a 2-3 next time. And then maybe we can eat with Carnage left on, like, Beast, Garbage, Mysterio guy, Iceman or something, you know, whatever sequence of events we want, I guess. The opponent, are they just like AFK? I'm taking forever and they're still not done with their turn. And they passed last turn. I don't know what's going on. They didn't even bounce Kitty Pryde, so they might have just AFK'd. Maybe they saw the armor and were like, screw it. Oh, yeah, okay. Victory. That might have been a DC retreat. Okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna restart because that's gonna I'm gonna click that every time till the end of time, and I need to make sure that I stop it. Stop it. Oh, maybe accidentally crash them. Yeah, that used to happen. Yeah, maybe it does still. I buy that. That's probably what happened. Screwy Atalan. Thanks for the win, Marvel Snap team. Okay. Elysium early. Cool. Yeah, I think Collector's free to play early. No problem. Oh no. What if I can't return that to my hand? It is actually kind of annoying that's with Collector, but not the end of the world. Two Black Widow bites, like, it's gonna be a really interesting game from like a board fill standpoint. Elysium Sinister London makes this game really weird. Mysterio is even weirder, especially weird. I'm really gonna want a Beast or a Falcon. Falcon in particular to handle that hood would be sort of perfect, right? So double Black Widow, okay. Falcon? Danger Room. Oh, my own hood. Oh, bro, if I play all these hoods and I don't get a Falcon, I mean, maybe even a Beast would be okay. Oh, boy. Oh, dude, if we whiff on our bounce, we're screwed. Okay, just a Widow's Bite turn for them. That's interesting. Please, God, give me the bounce. Oh, no, dude. We're running out of time. Oh no, I really need to hit it next turn. That's really the last turn, right? Is obviously I mean, the bounce on 6 for a Falcon could actually still be good, but I got board space problems. I need to clear the board space next turn, so it's kind of a 2 out of 5 40%er. I guess we'll take that, man. Maybe we want to leave space for both demons in case that fails. If we do, I think we're going to try to win 2 locations, not a 4th location. So maybe Iceman goes here. Maybe he dies too, and that's free. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, yeah, we got hand space problems too. You're right. Oh, shoot. Yeah, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5 with Iceman. Oh, crap. This is not going good. I think the hood mid was too greedy, guys. I think it was... No! No! GG, I think. I don't know, man. I actually have a feeling they're gonna, like, with Viper in the deck, I'm thinking about things like, you know, I don't know, Hobgoblins or something, right? I don't know. It doesn't have to be. I've seen Viper in, like, just regular, like, Master Mold Darkhawk stuff, I think, even. So I don't know, but maybe I just fill up this turn and say, figure it out, which I think they have a pretty good chance of doing, but I just can't meaningfully add more power than this anyway. So maybe we do some sneaky play around a Hobgoblin or something. I don't know, just to be sneaky. No Hobgoblin. Okay, so it's perhaps Hazmat instead. I've seen the Toxic Sarah stuff. Yeah, as we saw, it didn't change. That said, I feel like Killmonger is very common in this deck, so maybe we gotta go. Just didn't pan out. No bounce. We could have tried to hold for 6 and played these with a lack of priority, but it felt like they were certainly managing that themselves, like trying not to gain priority. So I don't know. Would we have? We were tied here. We were behind here. We were behind here, so we might have been able to turn 6 the demons, but felt like we needed a sneaky play to win that since we were so far behind. I don't think a straight play is gonna work. Onslaught Citadel for us. Nothing, I guess, but we love Kitty Pryde on 1. Collector's not ongoing, so literally nothing. Might be a hard spot for us to contest if they have ongoing, though, so we may want to set up some power lanes elsewhere. Maybe just Angela mid if it makes sense. Certainly looks like it makes sense to me. Do we like... Yeah, I think we like this better. It's a little weird, but we'll have plenty of time to scale Angela anyway, and then next turn I can go potentially Angela plus a 1-drop. Oh, I can go Angela plus Kitty Pryde at least, and then on turn 4 we'll have the Falcon to clear out the Angela lane because she'll only have 1-drops anyway at that stage. So I think I like this a little more. Just keep our Kitty Pryde scaling. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Maybe we'll get a Bast to reset anyway. Eternity Range, okay. Oh, we actually hit the Bast. Is it right to play the Bast again, though, or do we want to get the Angela down? Man, I don't know. We can't win Raft just yet if I do... Well, in any scenario, we can't win Raft just yet. Maybe this is still fine, because it certainly resets the Angela anyway, so we lose some Angela scaling, but she's going to get there regardless. Okay, yeah, we like this. We could try to play on curve a little better, but Bast is really valuable. It's +4 on Angela, so I like it. I like it. Oh, okay. That's not a big problem. That's okay. So, man, pulling the Iceman actually kind of breaks my raft contention if I want to keep popping Kitty Pryde here. I mean, I don't have to do it this turn unless they do. I don't think they're likely to. No, she only gets +2 when she returns herself. I mean, I think this is okay. Next turn we just Falcon plus Collector plus Kitty Pryde. No, only she procs her buff. Falcon will pull her back, but he won't proc her buff. Oh. Oh, interesting. Is Beast better? Oh my god, dude. Dilemmas galore here, man. So like I didn't play Beast. Wait, I wanted to play Beast, I thought. This still counts for Raft. Beast pulls Angela and Bast back. I can start rescaling the Angela again next turn wherever I want, which would probably still be mid. And then I try to win left with, I don't know, some combination of plays. How many cards am I gonna have in hand? +2, and then I got the 4. Is this worth it for only +2 on the Collector? Feels a little weird. I'm getting +2. The Raft card is the 7. I think this is okay. Why not Beast Kitty? I don't think it helps. We don't get it. Oh, Heimdall's very intriguing. Okay. We want the kitty to stick, right? Beast Kitty. I think she loses her ability to get buffed. Like, we need to be able to pull her back to proc her effect again. I think we just stack with the Heimdall left, although they're a slightly bigger left. So maybe we can go Angela left, but then we're gonna be so big left. Maybe not though. We do something like, oh my god, do I actually play a bishop? Do I have enough energy to play a bishop here? No, not really. Oh my god, dude, these turns are complicated, bro. I think that's it. We're super big left. We're still pretty big. Well, we're not that big mid. I'm adding 8. That's 18. Guess this is free, right? We're so big left. Are they gonna go left or? I'm okay against Killmonger, I think, because Kitty reveals after armor, so we're not actually even that weak to Killmonger. I think this is fine. Oh my god, dude! Stop game! I broke the game. Kitty Pryde's too big. I broke the game. Yeah. Oh, they did try to Killmonger. Yeah. Check it out. Our armor tech absolutely clutching it. Yeah, perfect. Dude, Kitty Pryde, by the way, 10 power Kitty Pryde, but also well, she didn't contribute too much, I guess, to the Angela. Maybe once or twice, I don't remember, but just on her own, right? Just huge. A 110. I mean, not really a 110 because we spent 1 energy multiple times, so you get the idea. I guess a 610 in this case, but proccing all these other effects with it too is a really nice bonus. This was perfect. They had priority, so armor didn't matter for Kitty. It did, because I revealed her after the armor. She came down late. That's what I'm saying. She is pulled back to hand, so she has to re-reveal. That's the point. She's tucked away until her reveal because you pulled her back to hand. Right? You understand? Well, oh, true. Oh, maybe that's what you're saying. Oh, maybe you're saying armor didn't matter in this case. Oh, you're right. I understand what you're saying now. I understand what you're saying. Because she herself protected herself. Yes. Either way, yeah. If we had priority, armor would have saved her. If we didn't have priority, she saves herself. So in both cases, she's really good at dodging the Killmonger because of the armor. I understand what you're saying now. Yeah. I gotcha. She does not stay 0 if Beast pulls her back. No. You get 1/0 cost Kitty Pryde, which in this deck, as you'll see time and time again, doesn't really matter much. We just float a lot of energy anyway, it feels like. People get way too excited about Beast bouncing her back, but it's just not really that valuable. Maybe it's free sometimes. I'm maybe missing some free moments where, depending on sequencing, she may get her buff anyway. But I don't think you ever want to end with her bounced by Beast, really, because then you can't pull her back. You need to be able to pull her back via her effect to buff her. Beast makes her 0, but you lose a cycle of buffs. So it would only be good to Beast her if you're already going to have a moment where you can't play her because she costs too much. But if you have the energy to play her, you're always better off pulling her back manually, because then she gets the buff. She doesn't get buffed by Beast. Bast makes a 3/3/3 Mysterio. Yeah, you'll see all 3 are 3 because of Bast. Why didn't I play Kitty Pryde on Angela? I saw somebody wrote earlier. It's just overkill. Why? It's too much power. We need to split our threats. So we have 2 big threats here and 1 big threat here. If we put all 3 threats here, we'd just be smaller, right? So it just, just splitting power. Oh, this deck's hard to play, by the way, guys. I hope you guys are. I hope it's not just me that thinks that. I feel like there's a lot going on every single game. A lot of little sequencing concerns and a lot of decision points because there's so many cards. You know, if you play Shuri into Red Skull, you play 1 card into 1 card. This deck, you play 17 cards into 17 cards. Right? It's a much more confusing sequencing challenge for this deck, I think. Ooh, it's melting my brain a little bit. Yeah, it is very fun. Yeah, you just have to concentrate. I would not want to play this while I was like watching TV or streaming in front of 662 people, but you know. Either case. So Bishop will come down here and then we'll Beast left. And then, well, we like Falcon pretty clean here too, actually. We don't even necessarily need the Beast. We'll decide. Both would be cool if I could do both in a sensible fashion, but I don't think so. So just for now, Bishop's okay. Beast, I mean, gives them discounts, so I guess Beast for now is a little better. If that's all we're thinking about. Turn 5, we'd pop them off, maybe. Negasonics, cool. Nice little bonus, Camp Lehigh. Lockjaw Med. Okay, that is definitely a card that feels like it could contest the Bishop. This is really good for Beasts. Good fill here. So we're going to 7 cards in hand. I'm gonna miss my draw, but next turn we can go crazy, and then the turn after that we can also go crazy because we can Falcon next turn after bouncing these again. But with Hood, I'm really gonna have to dump some cards, so we're gonna have to think about this a little bit. I don't know. No, Kitty Pryde helps a little bit on the sequencing. It's like I don't have to worry so much, I guess. 4. Okay, so they've got some pretty heavy power potential in multiple locations, which does, I think, make my life a little bit more difficult. So I want to bounce these again, but I want to make sure I don't Bast the Demon. Like, I think we're gonna get strong here. I mean, this is gonna bounce the demon back, which that's fine. That's cool because I want to replay it next turn anyway. So this makes Collector really, really big. We're pretty big mid with Demon and Armor and Bishop, and then I don't know. We just play stuff on the last turn, I guess, right? Oh yeah, Bast before Hood. Oh yeah. I got half of that right. Yep, that's a good call. Bast first, Hood. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Dude, how do we play so many freaking cards every turn? This is crazy. Wait, did I want Bast? Oh yeah, these are all 3 anyway, so it doesn't matter, right? Well, Iceman's a 2, I guess. Could have maybe done Iceman and then Oh no, it doesn't matter because Falcon's last. Never mind. It's fine. Okay, man. Bishop is getting jacked. Just for the record, he's very large. So we got to think a little bit here about Negasonic. We're ahead. Well, I guess Negasonic kind of always goes right. Yeah, the opponents just said, screw it, man. They got the Wasp there. That's going to be too small. Look how much crazy power we put out with, you know, Bishop's already 9. Collector's already 9. I guess Collector's kind of capped. He was maybe going to gain 1 more off a Hood here. But we were going to play Negasonic right. That often, it doesn't always secure right because, you know, they could play 2 cards right, certainly, but I think it has a good chance of securing right. Then I guess we were gonna dump maybe 2 demons left just to go toe-to-toe left, like 2 demons and a 3-drop, maybe a Hood or whatever, and then perhaps, I don't know, maybe we would just send the demons mid. I'd have to think about it, but regardless, you can see how much crazy power potential existed here. We could play every card in hand if we had space. It's nuts. It's fun, dude. This is really, really fun. It's also doing, I think, pretty well. I guess I haven't checked our stats too much, but oh yeah, we're actually doing great. Oh man, and I don't even think well, I certainly have not snapped with any sort of, I haven't snapped once. So cubes here have a lot of potential to improve because this has not been snapping at all, but win rate's really good. That's all I'm trying to get now. We can learn how to snap later. As long as we're winning games, that's the important thing. And we're winning a lot of games. This is a great start for a day 1 deck. Really, really cool. I don't understand what each card does, but this is the most fun I've had watching Snap. Thank you, Listatus. I also don't understand what each card does. This is a hard deck to play. But the potential here from a high-skilled player in particular seems very high to me. Oh, turn 1 Kitty Pryde we love. Okay. Turn 1 Kitty Pryde's awesome. Kitty has some sick variants. Oh no.
I am Ego. And this is
okay,
my
snap. We got a snap.
domain.
Oh, he seems like he's gonna be good with Kitty Pryde though, because if he's anything like Agatha will like always fill actions. She'll just go until she can't go anymore. So like if you have Cloak, she'll move everything. I wonder if he'll be the same way with Kitty Pryde, where he'll just fill her actions. Like if he's got spare energy, will he always play a Kitty Pryde kind of thing? I guess it could also mess up our curve sometimes, but it's at least a decent start. They didn't snap, man. Really sad. It's a rule of the universe. Okay, he didn't replay the Kitty Pryde, unfortunately, so he goosed it a little bit. All right. Mr. Fantastic seems really good in an ego game. Basically anything. Oh, Bastardim's helping us out, though. But anything that just kind of gets you power efficiency is usually really good with ego. So Demon actually should be pretty good for us. Bishop would have been if he'd gotten it down in time. Now it feels certainly too late. Although we're really good at stacking Nidavellir, but if they fill for the mojo, that's kind of scary. Is he gonna play Spectrum on 6 too now is a question we have to figure out. Because this certainly looks like some Spectrum on 6 potential incoming. Okay. Bad order, but I mean, they're cards. Cards are getting played. That's what's good. Filling our energy is not bad. Kitty Pryde's up to 6 too, which feels nice. Oh yeah, Bishop going there is actually nice. Yeah, that's really good. Can we get a Kitty Pryde there? Kitty Pryde left? Ooh, I think we got a good shot here. Because Bishop got pretty big, Kitty Pryde got big. We're ahead by a lot right. We didn't add any power right though, so they only need a 5 power play here. Doesn't mean Mojo's not coming online though. They only play Spectrum. I think we're probably okay. Maybe if she goes right, we're not. Oh no, did he get Spectrum right? No way. No way. He got Spectrum right. We're gonna lose. No way. Oh my god. Ego's a god, dude. I needed that. I guess I kind of needed that to go mid though, because it would have won left as well. 4 cards in hand. He actually played the Spectrum. It does not prioritize mana. So that's just really good luck. They should have snapped. They should have snapped. They missed out on some cubes. We always play out the ego games. They lost 4 cubes. Maybe they felt bad. Maybe they knew. Oh, Sinister London actually not very good for Angela, right? Because all the copied versions don't increment the Angela. Hey, Cozy, what's up, dude? How's it going? Armor's probably okay. One of our bigger power plays. Without a Kitty Pryde right now, though, man, I don't. Dude, does Kitty Pryde Sinister London? Dude, does Kitty Pryde Sinister London? Do you just like get infinite cycles of Kitty Prydes? Like because I could just keep replaying it into Sinister London and then just get more and more copies, right? Oh my god, I want to see that. Yes. Does this work the way I want it to work? An always losing battle with a baby. Oh, I bet, man. I'm sorry. Well, not sorry. I'm sure you're happy to be doing it, but I wish you had more time for yourself and for Marvel Snap. But you're making some great videos, dude, as everybody knows. Everybody's watching a ton, I feel like. I kind of want to do the Kitty Pryde cycle thing. Do I just leave all my spaces open, I think is the question. Am I just going to be playing full Kitty Prydes every turn? I don't even know if they're big enough to matter. I just want to see it happen. You know what I mean? Like, this is just gonna look cool. So then I play, I guess I play both of these now because I can pull them back and make bigger ones later anyway, right? So next turn I need to be able to play 4 Kitty Prydes, but I'm not gonna have the hand space. I need hand space. I guess maybe I could put in 1 Black Widow and then pull back 4. Oh, I'm still gonna draw a card though. Oh, true. I can pull 1 at a time. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. We've done that before. Yeah, you don't have to have space for all of them at once. Yeah, that's true. So this should be okay, actually. The way she works, you don't have to. Oh, hey, Black Widow will help anyway. Cool. I don't. Oh, but now I only have 1 hand space. I guess again that's all I need though, so it doesn't matter. Even with 4 Kitty Prydes, dude. This is like a mirror match, by the way. Exact same deck so far. We have all of those cards. Okay, so Kitty Pryde, what's happening? Whoa, that was weird. So she goes here. She goes here. I need to actually be mindful of. Oh, hold up. Let's pull this one. She goes here. Why can't I? I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Something. It didn't like something. It didn't like something I did. I don't know what's happening, but it didn't like it, whatever I did. Maybe we just do this. I don't know. It was very unhappy about my interaction. I am not sure what's right or what's wrong or what's happening. Maybe I had too many board spaces after all the copies. Perhaps that's what happened. Because, dude, this is so sick. I think we're gonna lose, but this is hilarious. Oh, the Widow's Bites are a problem now. I need hand space. I gotta play one of these. It's gonna waste a spot. This game is an absolute clown fiesta. Look at the animations go off. Look at the animations. I don't know what to do. I don't really know what's happening at this stage. So that's gonna make copies here times 3 that are all 6, right? Dude, I don't know. I love it. I love it though. This is really fun. My army of Kitty Pryde. I have 9 Kitty Prydes. That doesn't seem big enough, dude. I can't believe we actually won this game. We literally broke the game. This is the best Marvel Snap game I've ever played. Oh, dude. That is amazing. I don't think the opponent really had a plan either, by the way. They were playing a similar kind of deck and were just like, ah, whatever. I think they were just having fun too. That is actually amazing. 9 kitty Prydes. I feel like that game needs to be its own video somehow. I don't really do like full highlight videos of Marvel Snap, but that one's so good. I'll definitely try to make it a short. It will definitely feature in the Kitty Pryde deck video, but does it need to be its own video? Man, I'm not sure. I gotta take a pee break, guys. I'm about peed my pants laughing that game. That was too much fun. Give me a break. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute and give me a break. I'll be right back, and we will certainly play some more. This deck is really fun. Okay, I think I'll just put that game in the main video. I'll just say like the Kitty Pryde is the most fun card I've ever played in Marvel Snap. I think that'll actually be an accurate assessment as well, frankly. The Kitty Pryde army. That's fun, dude. That's fun. Oh, by the way, any streamers who are watching out there, I turned off raids on Twitch. I disallowed people from raiding me. If you guys are ever on another stream and they try to raid me and they can't and they don't know why, pass the word. Basically, I just said, like, listen, I don't need raids. I've been around a while. I have a secure content creation life. You know, my content creation career has gone well. Basically, I'm in a good spot. But there are so many other smaller streamers who aren't there yet. You know, they need more time. They need more support opportunities. You know, big raids to get some followers, etc. So I just feel like if like Dexter raided us the other day, which, of course I appreciate it. That's awesome. That's really nice. But I kind of feel bad, like, taking that. Like, he might have raided somebody else, and it could have been a really giant opportunity for them and some crazy big thing, So I just, I don't want to. I guess I just don't want to take that from people. Bishop is a little worse to replay off of a beast, but I do want to pull back the hood at some point. I don't really want to. Like, Angela's nice to pull back, but I think I put Bishop here so we can pull him back. Even a 2 will replay him just to get rid of the hood to get those negative stats out, because stats here are definitely going to matter. I think that's fine. I think we'll have plenty of energy. So anyway, I turned off raids. I don't know. Of course, I appreciate them. It's always fun to have new viewers and stuff, but just wanted to be more supportive of folks, basically. Yeah, this is a fine turn to do this as well. Does this game get more fun the more cards you unlock? 100%, yeah. I mean, the like base gameplay doesn't really change all that much. Like, more cards don't do like crazy different things outside of a few specific cases like Thanos and Galactus. So it'll feel, I think, pretty similar, but I think personally it's much improved, basically. Am I playing Demon too early? Wong is terrifying, by the way. I kind of might as well play cards here now to protect against a Grand Central. Falcon, I can bounce back again, another hood too if I want. Yeah, this looks good. Oh, this is gonna bounce back Kitty Pryde though. I gotta be careful here. Oh, these freaking turns, man, every time. Oh, Bishop goes first. Oh my god, bro, these turns. This sequencing, dude. All right, that's the turn. That's what I want. Okay. Yeah. This sequencing, dude, is hard. It's really tough. I think I got it right, though. I think I actually did do it how I wanted. Okay. This prevents Grand Central from locking me out. Lets me add the most possible power next turn. Grand Central Brood, okay. Oh, that seems really good because maybe it shuts down like the maybe they were gonna go for a Silver Surfer Wong, but anyway, the Wong is just stranded now, so that's good. If Silver Surfer goes there, this would only get +4, so we really don't need to add a lot of power there, and certainly it feels like Bishop is going to be able to add a lot of power. I think the real question here is, do they have Killmonger, and am I big enough anyway? Like Killmonger Surfer, this adds 4 to the Bishop. We'd tie a Killmonger Surfer. Angela Mysterio would carry there. We're revealing first, so Mysterio would not give me an extra card from a Killmonger. I don't think Killmonger is common in Mr. Negative decks anyway, though, so I'm not really worried about Killmonger so much. Ironheart, I think this is fine too. We're adding 4 + 3 is 7. I think that'd be okay. Guess I could get 6 off Ironheart, maybe. Maybe Ironheart and Surfer could win there, but I think we'd dominate the tie in that case. Basically, I'm trusting the Bishop scaling left. I could have put a demon there to hedge a little, but this is where the more power could be added, like an Iron Man or something. So Surfer, Absorbing Man. Oh, but we win the tie. That's fine. I did not account for Surfer Absorbing Man, right? Like this is where the demon would have made the difference, but thankfully, like I said, tie is so heavily favored for us. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of the same difference. Okay, yeah, good win. Cool. We only ever would have tied there anyway with a demon, right? Dude, you see how crazy big this Angela gets, man. Kitty Pryde didn't even go crazy this game, but still helped. Multiple extra procs. This deck's nuts, dude. This deck is actually nuts. Didn't I have an extra bounce? Did I miss a Kitty Pryde bounce? I don't think so, right? Because I changed her spots, didn't I? Did I forget a Kitty Pryde bounce? Doesn't feel like I did, but maybe. Yeah, Hit Monkey next week should make this deck even crazier. Although it already feels really quite good. I'm honestly, I'm kind of good to go on videos, like, or I got enough games for a video out of this deck already. You had extra mana, couldn't you bounce it back? You can only bounce Kitty once per turn. She doesn't have switch locations, but you can only bounce her once per turn. She only gets buffed 1 time per turn. It's not, oh, that's not good. That's really bad for us. We might still be able to contest this with like well-placed Angelas and bounces and stuff. Like if I Angela, you probably have to hit it next turn and then like Iceman, whatever, Beast, whatever, replay the Angela again for another cycle. Yeah, this is not, oh, that's the dream. Okay, do we also put Bishop in, I wonder? He's really one of the higher power per position cards available for us, and we can still bounce. Probably want to go, well, it doesn't really matter what we play next turn as long as everything's cheap enough later. I would prefer Iceman because of the disruption, Black Widow because of the disruption. Those sort of cards would probably be best. I'm not sure Bishop really gets big enough, but I just don't have a lot of other choices, you know? Ooh, I wonder if this is a deck that's going to be looking to play Professor X on, he doesn't really work the way we want. Is this a deck that's going to be looking to play Professor X on 5? Can I get big enough to beat Professor X next turn? Maybe? Maybe? Maybe even disrupt it too. Okay, let's see. They snapped. Oh, yes! They weren't expecting this. I love that. That's great news. Okay. That is awesome. I mean, I guess the Bishop really doesn't get very big as I say this. I think we maybe are bailing out of the Bishop. I forgot Beast was taking up a spot. Because he only goes to 3. Like, I guess legitimately armor is just better in this case, right? We could do this again though, maybe to protect against like this still beats a Professor X, but it protects a little bit against like a Hobgoblin or something. I guess they're gonna see my play though, so they're gonna know. But anyway, this limits their plays. Like they can't do anything too spicy because they know I'm going to create space next turn, and then we probably just finish on a Mysterio or Armor, whichever we get. So this is fine, I think. So like Professor X only puts him at 7. That doesn't win. Hobgoblin can be plates. That doesn't win. They need to go for raw power here, but they can't really do that this turn. So again, Iceman may disrupt them even additionally. If we are able to win this game, a 1 location game with this deck, that's pretty spicy. Oh, Gamora. Can I get big enough to beat Gamora next turn? Dang. Yes, I can. Yeah. Yeah, I sure can. Cool. Just add whatever. 4 is enough. That's great. That adds 6. Yeah. Wow. That's a tough game to win. Hitting the Angel on 2 made all the difference, but some pretty spicy lines to be able to dig that game out, man. That's a really good win for this deck. This deck is all about having tons of board space and playing a bunch of cards, and we had to operate within such a tiny fraction of the board, but we're still able to make it work. The Green Goblin made a big difference. That was cool. Really, really fun game. No Kitty Pryde, but you know, awesome. Okay. Yeah, really great Bast here, man. Guys, this deck is amazing. I really like this deck a lot. And we're winning too, man. We're at a 72% win rate with this so far. And I feel like still learning the deck, to be honest. I don't even think we're optimized yet or anything. Angela in Monster Metropolis is really powerful, of course. She's, I think, pretty much always going to get +3 minus some Shang-Chi stuff, but we have armor even for that, maybe. Sewer System a little tougher. I currently don't have any of my bounce, so committing a, like, 2-card play to Angela right now is a little bit iffy. I mean, pretty good chance we hit Beast or Falcon in a relevant time frame. We have to hit him by 5. We got 2 draws. It's 1/3 twice. It's not bad. Either way, we're not like, you know, we're committing enough power that it's still gonna be hard for them to beat this. It's not like we're sacrificing a bunch here. I do feel like Black Widow, maybe, by the way, has been one of our weaker cards. It's hard to assess the value of it sometimes, right? You don't really know how disruptive it's gonna be, but it does to me feel like it's been a little bit weaker. Yeah, I guess we still want Kitty Pryde here because it's not finishing there. We're not keeping it there. On that note, maybe we actually just put 6 in. Do we think we can actually contest Storm? Do we think we're gonna get Juggernauted too? Because we're gonna get Juggernauted. We actually don't even want to put cards here. Maybe this is fine. Maybe this plays a little bit around the Juggernaut. Stuff gets destroyed at Fisk Tower if it moves. That's fine, whatever. But it protects this from getting locked out, so we can still pull back Kitty Pryde to pump up the Angela later. I think this looks okay. No Juggernaut. All right, that's fine. So we might actually just win this, huh? Seems like they could certainly have a way to add power there. Doctor Doom, Marvel, etc. But still pretty cool. Dude, this beast, I guess, is a little risky against Professor X. But man, if it's not for Professor X, I don't know, dude. It's pretty spicy, right? Like, it's really cool because I get another wave of Mysterios in particular, which I guess I only get the one though, don't I? I don't think it bounces back, even though it's the original. I don't think I get a refresh on the Mysterio, do I? So in other words, it doesn't add power to flooding, I don't think. Dude, this would be really spicy though if it worked. We're revealing first, so like Professor X would actually just win them this. I don't care. I want to have fun. I just want to have fun. It's all good. Hobgoblin type stuff too would be pretty interesting. Sandman would actually be amazing. We haven't seen Electro yet, so I'm not looking at Sandman too much yet, but not impossible by any means. Sandman would crush me here. Biggest Kitty Pryde so far? I think like 8 or 9 or 10. I think we got a 10 one time. I don't know. Maybe it got buffed some other mechanism. I don't know. 6s and stuff seem a little bit more common. Okay, that feels like Professor X, right? I think we threw, but let's let him have it. It's fun. I don't care. Enjoy your cubes. Oh, not Professor X, maybe. Okay, 2 cards getting played. What is it for 2 cards, I wonder?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Oh, that's brutal, dude. Spider-Man's nuts. Okay. Yeah, GG. I mean, I guess if they technically don't have a Doctor Doom, maybe we could still win this. Right? Onslaught, I guess, too. Doctor Doom, Captain Marvel. There's a few things here that that sneak this back, but I'm intrigued. Again, I'm happy to give them some cubes. I think we should have retreated on the turn 5 snap, but we'll play it out. Doctor Doom it is. Congrats. Pixel Doom, I love it. I have that one too. That's really cool. Yeah, so again, as I said multiple times, don't play that game the way I did, Rad. I don't think it was correct, but it was fun. Do we know how Kitty Pryde does in Quantum Realm? I would think she would just go to 2 every time, but I don't know. We know how she does in Sinister London. That was very fun. That was amazing. Okay, Hood. We can go ahead and play now. We'll bounce it back with Falcon. We could play it on Angela twice if we think we have enough mana flexibility. We probably do. Well, we don't really want the second one to be the one that sticks anyway. So yeah, this is fine. We don't have a beast yet, so let's be a little patient here. Dude, I feel like we have been very unlucky hitting Kitty Pryde on 1. It's been very rare. It should not be that rare. In 2 hours, I feel like it's only happened a few times. Should be happening 1 in 3 games, I think, right? All right, yeah, Bishop's good. Mysterio, we had a Bask, can add power. No, it can't. No, it can't. Mysterio doesn't work that way. Mysterio is not Doctor Doom, as much as we might like him to be. All right, Electro Wolverine. Okay, so this is Galactus mid. Can we stop a Galactus mid in any way? I don't think so, right? I think we just lose, don't we? Try to get enough hoods to just win it straight up if they don't have enough power somehow, but that seems unlikely. Oh, that is the wrong spot for the Nimrod, at least. If they play Galactus mid, now they only get the 1 Nimrod, right? But we have no other disruption to speak of. Okay. So we can put Hood in just to get us another dude. Kitty Pryde's probably fine to play as well. I won't have priority in that case, and then I can hopefully do something cool with like demons ×2. If I had a beast, I could bounce the Angela back and really go big, but I don't have a beast. So it's gonna be like Demon Mysterio. Even Kitty Pryde will be too small. I can just, she's just kind of free to play here, I guess. They'll have Wolverine at 4. Nimrod is 9, 11. Boy, it's gonna be really hard to beat 11. Null, Death. There's so many things that win that. This does make their Death a little cheaper, but it's the only way I'm getting any meaningful power. So no snap. It's free for us to check it out at least, see how it feels. Oh. Oh. Maybe turn 6 Galactus. I can beat a turn 6 Galactus though. No, I can't. Not with Nimrod and Wolverine. Still too big. Yeah, we're only gonna go to 7. They go to 11. Yeah, man, if we could have bounced that Angela, we would have had a chance here. If I could bounce the Hobgoblin, we'd have a chance. Oh, it really does not like... Why is it letting me... Oh, because the Kitty Pryde's freaking it out. That's why. I see. Dude, oh my god. She breaks the game so many times. They still have not... Well, it's too late to snap now. Really a shame we don't have a beast, man. We would own this with a beast so hard. They would... Actually, no, we still wouldn't. Maybe... No, we would. We'd have 14. Yeah, sadly, we don't have it. We don't have it.
Escaped.
We don't have it. What 3 other Series 5 would you consider a must-buy after Kitty Pryde? Wait a minute. You've introduced a premise there that I have not signed off on. I did not say Kitty Pryde was a must-buy. You know, she feels very good so far. Very fun, but still very early. We don't have a lot of data yet, so I wouldn't even recommend Kitty Pryde yet. I mean, theoretically, from a token efficiency standpoint, all the Series 5 are fine to buy because they're going to stay Series 5 forever, we're told. So, you know, they're all okay in that regard. I would probably put Kang last on my list, though. I would probably put Galactus first and Thanos second these days. That would have been different a week or two ago, I guess. Thanos still pretty good, though, so maybe just whichever one you think is more fun. All right, Angela Bishop is fine. Atalan, we lose some stuff, but we kind of got our 2 big scalers out in the meantime, so I think that's okay. Oh, Atalan's gone. Never mind. Not even a problem. Oh, dude, we could do some Sinister London shenanigans again. Now, Angela's actually notably worse with Sinister London, right? It's actually really hard to scale Angela. I mean, because the second one just kind of stays 0 forever, almost always. It's like, is the first one going to get big enough to make it worth it? Bishop is worth it, right? Bishop makes more sense because he gets big wherever I'm playing cards. Still, maybe doesn't get as big because board space starts to restrict late. I'm just wondering if I maybe just pass and play Bishop because I need the board space. I think I'm going to. It's kind of weird, but 2 cards in Dark Dimension over there already. Oh, now that's interesting, isn't it? Huh. Okay. It kind of if this Bishop goes Dark Dimension, it still heads up, so that's fine. Thankfully for us. Oh yeah, this is actually really good. We need to be able to dump the hoods by next turn, so we don't give them too much useful stuff. Actually, Iceman might just be better here, huh? I may not bounce the second one, but I don't really need to necessarily. Electro Reality Stone, by the way. Are they also going to have Galactus? So confused. Do we ever just like Falcon better in this case? It doesn't discount my only hesitation. But he is bigger. I may not get a chance to play many bigger things, especially mid. I think I like him a little better because he's bigger. I think I'll have enough energy next turn is my theory. I don't know how accurate said theory is, but it's my theory. Electro and Time Stones. They have like 1,000,000 energy. Oh my goodness. I don't know, dude. What's happening? Oh, the Icemans are hurting me, I'm realizing right now. I mean, they may still be worth it because here, I'll put them over here so they don't hurt this final hand, right? I think that's probably the right call. Black Widow also hurts me technically. Maybe we just put an Angela down over here then, because I don't have a lot else to do that's interesting. And then set up for that final Sinister London play on 6 from their hand. I think that's cool. Okay. Galactus, all right. They're gonna have my hand though. Oh no, Mindscape makes it go away, so they don't have my hand. Can I get big enough here? Mindscape's gone. The only good play is really a Mysterio if I hit it. Armor, I guess, is okay. How big is their null? Death is like definitely active, right? There was like 7-8 cards up. So Death Null probably always wins. Death alone plus like a Shang-Chi or something, we go to 17. They'd be adding like 15. No, we go to 18. I mean, they wouldn't play a Shang-Chi because they don't have anything big enough, I guess. But I don't know. I'm willing to see it out. I think it's fine. Let's see what they got. Death. Oh, they got a lot. Uh-oh. Maybe a Valkyrie? Valkyrie Ant-Man or something? Oh, Death. That's going to be enough. Oh. That's plenty big, yeah. So we got kind of close, though. 18's not insane. If we'd been able to get a few more Bishop triggers, that might have worked out. Because we could have dodged a Shang-Chi, so might have got there. Galactus is so annoying. Yeah, I just saw somebody on Twitter saying the same thing. Like they're done playing until Galactus is. I don't know. I guess he's never bothered me as much. I feel like honestly I didn't really play against him as much as a lot of people did. But also I used to just have counters so often. I felt like arrows and cosmos and stuff. This deck does not have great Galactus counters. So this deck is a little weak to Galactus. Little tough for this deck, but sometimes I feel like he's not so bad. Galactus over here getting a bad rap. Yeah, okay. Bishop mid, Beast right. We're setting up okay here. Let's see if this Black Widow finally feels good. Yondu early, by the way. What did it destroy? I missed it. Iceman. Okay, nothing too scary. Yeah, Angela can come down whenever. Can actually just Beast her if we want right next turn. It's not bad, just the free +2. Okay, could put Bishop here. I'm thinking a little bit already about Galactus again though, because of Yondu. Galactus null stuff maybe. Like I don't know where that's gonna go. Maybe it looks like right. Yeah, they think they're gonna be confident right, and then maybe we can Beast it or something. Do I ever save the Beast right in case they Hobgoblin me? Are they already thinking about a Galactus? There's no discounts. This might be where they play Leech or Hobgoblin. They're revealing first, so if I play like a couple cards out here, they'll just Leech the remainder of my hand, and then I'll bounce all this back. If they Hobgoblin, it'll just stay on their side, and they're screwed. So I think this is good. It's a Nimrod instead. Okay, so certainly setting up for Galactus, no question. I really wish I had some way to counter this. I mean, Black Widow is like a soft counter, but it seems like... By the way, they have 10 cards in deck. Are they? Oh, that's Subterranean, yeah. Wait, I thought Angela got buffed by Beast. Am I insane? Does it not work? I thought it worked. Usually cards, does it have to fully resolve? Maybe that's the fully resolve. I thought we did this before and it worked. Am I losing my mind? I swear to God, we saw this work earlier, but maybe I just misread it or something. Maybe, yeah, maybe not. Obviously not, in fact. Okay. So I need to be able to beat this somehow on the final turn. I don't think we have any good way to do that. I can maybe try to get some hoods and stuff. They're gonna play Galactus here, we presume, though, which kind of indicates that Limbo is going away. So, oh, maybe not. Okay, maybe I am gonna get an extra hood. I take it back. Can 3 demons win? Basically, is the question. Oh no, they're still playing it on 6 here. Just hoping to, well, are they? I guess Nimrod gives them 12, so they feel pretty confident here, which they should be, because I can only play 8. So yeah, seems like this would be the turn to do it. All right. Why not use a Green Goblin as a counter? Well, it would be a good counter to Galactus, I guess, in many cases, yes, but so there's a real tendency in card games in particular where you'll be playing a deck and you'll have you know, I think we have like a 70% win rate right now, which is great. Although actually we have lost a few in a row, so that's gone down. But anyway, we've had a great streak with this deck, right? And we've been winning a ton of games and it's doing its thing and we're really happy with how it's performing. And then what you'll see is somebody will run into a matchup where they just can't win. Like, okay, I just can't beat Galactus with this deck, right? It's literally impossible to beat Galactus with this deck. And what you'll see people do is completely, like, they'll be like, I'm gonna change my deck to beat Galactus, right? I'm gonna add in a couple tech cards so that I'm better against Galactus. The problem is, though, that when that happens, you make all your other matchups worse. You end up sacrificing other matchups in order to you know, maybe you gain 5% in an unfavored matchup, but if you lose 5% in the other 5 matchups, then that can be a real downside, right? You're basically exchanging your frustration for win rate, which is not always a good exchange. Now, of course, there might be instances where, you know, a tech card doesn't change your win rate that much. Maybe it's still a good change, right? That's the sort of stuff you figure out. That's the sort of things you try to solve and everything, but you just got to be careful, I guess. So in other words, the deck's been working really well. I don't want to tweak it just for Galactus until we see so many Galactus that we have to, right? I don't want to lose every other matchup, because I think a Green Goblin, for instance, would be really expensive and clunky for this deck that needs really cheap, efficient plays. We also have Bast, which kind of ruins the Green Goblin in many cases, might create some real awkwardness. So there's basically a few reasons, perhaps, to be hesitant in that regard. So I can sneakily win Death's Domain with an armor on the final turn, right? Like, they're not going to be adding other power there unless perhaps they have an Arnim Zola or something. So I kind of just need to play like Armor Iceman right on the final turn, which means I need to win another location. And I think the best way to do that is power stacking left with like Bishop and Demons and stuff. Problem is Bishop's just not very big, so this might be a really tough one, but we'll see. Okay, they're holding the Shuri. Where did their extra energy come from to play the Shuri? Oh, Elysium. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, Elysium's where it came from. Iceman can mess that up actually sometimes. With Elysium, I'm willing to just keep all this stuff in hand and replay it on the final turn. Widow's Bite back in hand does hurt me a little bit, but is it worth it to get the buff on the Collector? Like, do I need another card off the top? Is anything exciting enough to, like a Mysterio would be really good, but all of the 4 other cards I think aren't that great. So I think I'm willing to bounce the Widow's Bite here to get the buff on the Collector and another buff on Bishop as well next turn. I think that's valuable. Let's do that. And then maybe Iceman messes up any Shuri plays if they go for She-Hulk Taskmaster here. This can sometimes snipe the She-Hulk or the Taskmaster or whatever. She-Hulk was discounted, so it can be hit since they had skipped the previous turn as well. So we already have 11 here, and we're going to be adding, I think, so much more. Is it big enough, though, I guess is the question, right? Is it big enough? We don't want this. Nope, nope, nope. Order. This guy's got to go first. They're revealing first, so this should be fine. I mean, technically they could Arnim Zola something big still, but then I don't know, right? Like if I add 8 power here, it's still not going to be an Arnim Zola. So I think 5 should be sufficient, and then we try to win left. We add enough power to contest mid, but we're not really planning to win mid. We're planning to win left and right off of this this power dump, right? So it's a good plan. May not work, but it's a good plan. That's more stuff than I wanted to see. That makes me scared. Taskmaster did not have any problems getting played, of course, with stuff. But I think, yeah, we look big enough, right? I think we're just big enough. Cool. This is a good win. This is a really good win. I think we spotted the lines pretty much from moment 1 here and figured this out. Yeah. Really spicy win. Cool.
Victory.
Proud of that one. That's good. Easier to get cards in Snap or Hearthstone. It depends. They have very different like unlock curves. I think Marvel Snap gives you a lot of stuff early, and it's really easy to get cards early. And like early on in your Marvel Snap life, it feels like you get a ton of cards. I like drawing this out sometimes. I think it helps, right? But then it drops off a cliff and it gets really hard to get cards later. Whereas Hearthstone has kind of a more linear like card rate. That said, also there are just more cards in Hearthstone, so in some ways it feels a little different. Let's see if I can't draw a little picture. I like doing this little picture every time. This is really fun. Hey, Voodoo Vices, thanks for the 23 months. That's certainly very nice. Here, Marvel Snap card acquisition looks like, so like here's your graph, right? This is time, I guess. That's a clock. And this is the number of cards you get, right? So over to Marvel Snap, like you at the beginning, you get a lot of cards. It feels like you're getting a ton of cards, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But then it goes vroom, like this, and then you don't hardly get any cards, right? And then if you do the same chart in Hearthstone, Hearthstone kind of feels like maybe like this, right? Or I don't know, that might even be too much of a decline. Maybe Hearthstone feels like this, you know, subtle decline over time. So they just have different curves, you know? So like Marvel Snap, you get way more cards at the beginning, but then less cards late. Hearthstone, you kind of always just get a medium amount of cards. And I say that amount of cards, like Hearthstone, you're always going to get more cards because the game has more cards. But I guess I mean kind of as a percentage of the meta, maybe, you know, the amount of cards needed to sufficiently play the game or something, or percentage of cards available or whatever, not raw totals of cards. So I don't know, right? Like Marvel Snap has this real honeymoon period, and then a lot of people have frustrations here. Hearthstone's kind of always a little bit frustrating, you know. So it just depends. It just depends. That is my assessment anyway. But I would encourage you to ask people in chat and stuff, because everybody's gonna have personal experiences. And I personally, I know, accelerated mine by a mile by spending a ton of money. So I'm trying my best to represent what I hear from other people. My experience was totally different. I kind of had a flatter curve in Marvel Snap because I spent a ton of money. But it just depends, basically. Some people prefer Marvel Snap and think it feels better, and some people prefer Hearthstone and think it feels better. So, I don't know. But a lot of people get lost, I think, in that decline, that cliff that you hit at some point, I think feels really bad for a lot of players. People have trouble persisting through that cliff. I think once you get through that cliff and you have a vast majority of cards, it starts to feel good again because you don't really need as many cards. So it's almost like even though your card acquisition rate goes down, your desire for cards kind of matches a little bit. But there's just some real pain points in the middle as you're experiencing that fall off. You probably level off at a point where you feel happy, but it just takes a while. But then I also think a lot of the time, the reason people enjoy playing, even if they won't vocalize it, is because they like unlocking cards. They like the chase and the upgrades and the, you know, the kind of path forward, the collectability aspect. That's a big motivator for people and something people tend to enjoy. So I don't know, it's a complex system. All right, so I mean, that deck was so freaking fun, and we got some awesome games. Like, you know, we could play that for days and keep having fun, I'm sure. But I did want to take some separate looks at Kitty Pryde. You know, I didn't only want to play one Kitty Pryde deck. I wanted to try it out in some other stuff. Might be a taboo question, but how much money is a lot? It might be a taboo question, but it's not too taboo for me. I made a video on this like a couple months ago and broke down exactly all of the finances, both how much I spent and the kinds of money I make on videos to make that expense worth it for me. Here, if I can find the video, I'll drop a link in chat for you. But a few months ago, it was like $2,700 that I had spent on Marvel Snap, and I'd say it's around, I don't know, $3,500, $4,000 now. I haven't done the math recently, but something like that. I think I spend like $500 a month, maybe somewhere around there. Here's the video. Do you write that off in taxes? Yeah, it's expensable for me. I feel like I always have to say this. Writing things off in taxes doesn't make them free. I think some people have that notion that just, it basically means you don't pay taxes on that income. So I still have to spend the money. I just don't have to pay, you know, another 20-30% or whatever of taxes on that income. So it's kind of like I get, you know, 30% discount or something on in-game purchases through taxes. Not totally free though, but it is nice. It's a significant discount. I mean, it helps ease the pain a little. Syriac 2, thanks to the Prime sub. So I wanted to do like maybe something like this. I don't know if this is interesting or exciting is the problem. I feel like bounce is such an obvious archetype for Kitty Pryde. Hey there, man, thanks for the tier 1. Holy moly, guys, appreciate the subs rolling in. You guys are very nice. Talk to my manager. Sometimes my wife will say things like, do you have to make a video tonight? Like, do you have to, like you know, what time do you have to get up? And I always say, like, listen, I don't have to do any of the, I decide. There are certain things I should do, right? But nothing's mandatory. We can be flexible if we need to. You know, I always have to remind her, like, hey, there's no boss yelling at me. You know, we can decide. We can make a decision together here. If we need to sleep in an hour, it's not the end of the world or whatever. Oh, Copycat's a great name. Yeah, you're a genius, dude. Copycat. Yeah. The question I have is, right, how often are you hitting Kitty Pryde where it's an exciting card to copy? Like, if you hit it on turn 1, yeah, it's great. But if you draw it on turn 4, I don't, you know, you're not really excited to copy this. But, you know, you can add other copies in there as well, other things that are exciting to copy for like a turn 6 pop-off, kind of like we already see with various Moon Girl decks. So we could put in Titanias, we could put in Hoods, certainly can put in She-Hulks as well. And maybe, you know, set up some final turn that is like Kitty Pryde, Titania, She-Hulk, etc., some combination thereof, and do some craziness basically with this. You could do things like Hulkbuster if you wanted to go like the Deadpool route. I don't think I love that though, especially because you probably actually play Moon Girl on turn 5 in this deck so that you can continue to bounce your Kitty Pryde. I guess maybe that means you could play Hulkbuster on 4 though. That's interesting. Let's think about that. Magic's a cool idea too, to extend the Kitty Pryde a little bit. You know, I'm tempted to add more bounce in here, right? We just, for anybody who's like just joining or whatever, we just played a full-on bounce deck. So I'm trying to move a little bit away from the bounce direction a hair and move more towards kind of this combo-y direction or whatever. I don't like Magic, I don't think, guys, because it skips a turn on the Kitty Pryde. You don't actually net a bonus Kitty Pryde. You make She-Hulk free, I guess, right? That's fine sometimes. You can play an Infinite too, I guess. Well, no, you can't play Infinite and multiple Kitty Prydes, though. We're going to run the 1-drops to copy. I don't think you care about... I don't think you care about Infinite. Shuri Kitty, it sounds interesting, but it's not actually really all that good because Kitty's only like, you know, 4-6 power in the mid game or something usually. It's just not, you're better off with like any other normal giant thing. So this plan's not always going to work because you're not always going to have Moon Girl. So what else could this deck have? I mean, Sunspot if you're floating a ton of energy. That really exposes you to Killmonger, I'm afraid, though, because you just have so many ones. And in a way, you want to play from behind in this deck so that you're not exposed to Killmonger problems. Like, we want to have low priority going into the final turn. You could maybe still do an Angela and a Collector. Yeah, that's probably reasonable, isn't it? Again, I didn't want to trend too closely to our bounce deck. I wanted this to feel distinct, but they are both still fitting of Moon Girl and Kitty Pryde. And Angela still scales even late in the game too, like on a turn 6 pop-off. So that's okay. I guess let's just say, let's avoid Falcon and Beast, right? Because those are the cards that we played around last time. So let's keep the DNA of the deck a little distinct here. Wanted to thank you for the raid the other day. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I hope it went well. It must have, or you wouldn't be here. I'm happy to drop a raid. I hope everybody was nice and it went awesome. And thanks for the kind words. Yeah, Traditional Zoo is also on my list, Delrock. I was going to save that for last. I think that's kind of the most boring Kitty Pryde deck, but we'll get to it though still. It's just a little more honest, you know, a little more like straightforward or whatever. So let's see what other Moon Girl, what else is Moon Girl running? Let's pull up Untapped real quick and take a look at some Moon Girl decks here, I think. Moon Girl and She-Hulk in particular probably is what we're going to want to find here. So Stature, yeah, I've actually been playing this deck. This deck feels really good. Maybe not like crazy good, but pretty good. We could do a Shang-Chi, because even if we don't play this exact deck, we could borrow from its DNA a little bit. We don't want Shuri though. This is more Death Wave with Moon Girl. I want Moon Girl with the 1-drop stuff. This here, more like the Infinite list, yeah. It says Magic for Infinite, so we don't need that pair, because again, we can't really weave in Kitty Prydes very well in that, but we could probably run a Shang-Chi fine. I think an Armor is good for all these 1 costs. So let's add Shang-Chi and Armor. Those are both good cards to have, because on turn 6, you can basically play like Shang-Chi and 2 1-drops. Oh, hey, new mouse. Thank you, Will. Hey. I'm ready for that pork adobo. That smells good and sounds good. Yeah, I bet. Ow! 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 Yeah, they can see you. I caught it on camera finally. Your days are numbered. I bought a new mouse. My old mouse has been giving me trouble. Still using all my stuff from when Omen sponsored me. I just got a mid-tier Logitech mouse. Love adobo. Yeah. One of the benefits of having a Filipino wife is adobo. I'm not going to install the mouse now. Oh, it's been out in the cold, though. It feels so good. Oh, I love the way it feels. Ooh. Very chill to the touch. Dang, I wish it was cooled like that all the time. You need a mouse, your left click is dying. Yeah, for me, it was the scroll wheel's been screwing up, so. Couldn't scroll. Honestly, I can't really scroll through my Marvel Snap collection very well, so. Okay, so let's see. What else did we say before the wife distracted us? Let's see. We said Shang-Chi and Armor, right? Shang-Chi. Whoops. And Armor. And then we could do Quinjet still. I think Quinjet got a little worse in these decks, to be honest, because half the value was like discounting your hoods and stuff to 0. So it's really only good on other Moon Girl targets. I'm not sure I have that many other Moon Girl targets that I love is the thing. So I don't know if we run Quinjet anymore. I do kind of like that Goose though. That Goose looks intriguing as another way to maybe cut down and give us some free wins here and there, because we don't have anything that's stopped by Goose other than these 2 cards currently. So Goose would be fine. Sunspot in theory I like, but I worry in execution has some problems. Also, do I have any way to get rid of this hood? These decks are running Viper sometimes. We could do a Viper to get rid of the hood. It's kind of free, I guess. Not good with much else, though. There's no other card in the deck that the Viper plays against. Is kind of weird. I guess it's good sometimes on defense, though, if we need it to be. Move back a Goblin or something, whoever. That looks good. We can do a Chavez. We can do Maria Hill maybe to support the Collector. Currently only Moon Girl hood. Maybe Maria Hill. It's kind of a free, cheap one. Don't hate it. Get an extra Kitty Pryde. Could do a Coulson too, to be honest. Sometimes Coulson's okay in these decks. Like as a backup plan. 3 on a curved fit is a little better too, although not really, because if we want to be playing Kitty Pryde a lot, 2s go with 1s and 1s goes with 1s, but 3s don't really fit as well. I guess 3s and 1s though at some point you need. No, I don't think we'll have time for Coulson. I think Maria Hill is reasonable though. Could be a good backup plan. I never play Maria Hill ever. Where is she? He's in alphabetical order. There she is. Okay. Kitty Pryde when pulled back goes to the far right. She does, yeah. I'm curious what you're getting at. I feel like you're leading into something here, but I don't know what it is yet. But I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. You've got my attention, sir. Oh, because of the Moon Girl. Oh, I see what you're thinking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, frankly, the Moon Girl's going to lose a cycle on Kitty Pryde anyway, so I don't know, man. It's an intriguing problem. If the hand is too full, it is a problem, right? Because she will be the least likely card to get duplicated. Speaking of which, I don't even know if this is going to be worth it, by the way. This feels like a weird idea for this deck. I feel like if we win with this, we're going to be winning off She-Hulk always and not Kitty Pryde. Maybe we really need to lower our curve more. Maybe Maria Hill's actually terrible because maybe the hand size thing is a real problem. Maybe we need more ones to keep our hand a little freer, right? That's actually a pretty interesting thought. We could run just like Icemans and stuff. Just to play things out more easily. Things that are good on the final turn are interesting too, though. Is Collector going to be worth it, though, without backup plans? Like, right now, it's literally Moon Girl Hood. That's it. I think I gotta have more ones, guys. I don't know. We just need to be able to dump plays. I don't think you can bass with She-Hulk. If I run an Agent 13, like, is that okay? I don't know. The random card's expensive, right? That's why Maria Hill, I think, is better. Because you know the card's gonna be cheap. We're like losing our DNA on this deck a little bit, I think. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like I want it to feel anymore. I mean, it still has the copycat stuff, like copying Kitty Pryde, I guess, is still a game plan, but I don't know. It's feeling worse to me. Sarah doesn't discount one cost, guys. I feel like I have to say this a few times, which is fine. Happy to learn. Has a minimum of 1, so like the Kitty Prydes and stuff don't go to 0. You know, it wouldn't help almost anything. She-Hulk, I guess, but She-Hulk, you want to skip turn 5 anyway. So Sarah's, you know, I don't think it's Sarah deck. Sarah Kitty Pryde don't seem great together to me. Sarah likes 2 cost cards specifically, I think. Yeah, we're trying to stay away from Beast and Falcon because that's what we just did. You can actually see the old deck we played already here. I wanted to try something a little bit different. And so we're trying this kind of copycat deck. No worries, no worries. You don't have to apologize. Well, that's why I'm recapping. Catching you up, don't worry. I hope I didn't say it with a rude tone. I was just trying to be helpful. I think we just want another good, cheap, playable 1 cost, honestly. Starting to look a lot like a zoo deck, though. It's like a zoo with no Kazar now. Which I do want to build a zoo. Just worried about this Moon Girl activating safely, right? Like if you're keeping a demon in, if you're keeping a Kitty Pryde in, if you're keeping a Titania in, keeping a She-Hulk in, right? We've already got some hand size problems for the Kitty Pryde, so I don't know. We could maybe still run a Bishop in here too. I don't like the Quinjet, by the way. I just don't think it helps enough. Now that it has the minimum 1, it's not good in this deck anymore, I don't think. I just don't like it. Yeah, Zabu's not crazy with Moon Girl, to be honest, but you almost don't want to play the Moon Girl too early because we want to be weaving in Kitty Pryde plays, which kind of adds a 1 mana overhead to everything. but also if we play the Moon Girl too early, we just have to sit on a bunch of cards. I'm probably waiting to play till turn 6. So if we play it too early, it kind of goes bad. Yeah, we're seeing the fallout from the Quinjet Thanos nerf here. We're suffering for Thanos' sins right now. I don't think Bishop's going to get big enough usually. I feel like it's only going to be like 4 or 5, which just isn't really that exciting. We're hoping to pack power into our actual plays, right? Via the Moon Girls and She-Hulks and stuff. Cut She-Hulk for Bast and Titania for Ant-Man? I would just totally change the deck. That's no longer a copy deck, right? You're just making it more zoo again. Making it too zooey again. Again, I think people are joining us late. We already played a bounce list. Like, look up here. This is what we just played. I'm trying to create something distinct. I'm trying to get a different feel and archetype to explore Kitty Pryde in. Like we already did this. This thing was awesome. It worked great. It was exactly what we expected it to be. It's not perfect by any means, but felt awesome. And a lot of you, I think, are trying to recreate this. And I'm trying to avoid this. I'm trying to move a different direction. I'm going to need a lot of you in chat to type this a lot, because a lot of people are going to ask, hey, where's Beast? Where's Falcon? And I'm going to say, hey, we already did that. So I need you guys to say, he already did that. We're trying something different. So help me out. Please. Please. I'm going to add Maria Hill because I'm bored and I don't know what else to add. It's good enough. We just need to play. Yeah, I don't think Nakia is good because, yeah, Kitty always goes to the right. Yeah, Nakia is a little awkward. I mean, honestly, Nakia Kitty doesn't like scale in an interesting way. I think a lot of people are mapping out how do we make Kitty bigger, much like you map out how do you make Deadpool bigger. But Deadpool scales exponentially. Kitty always just scales linearly. So buffing her extra doesn't do anything extra. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the same. Hey, it's Snapster. Is this the real one? Did he even use this name? I feel like sometimes he uses weird names. But you know what I mean? Like Kitty Pryde scaling is not, it's just always the base amount of scaling. There's no extra scaling in your Kitty Pryde. So Iceman makes me think he's playing bouncy stuff. Psylocke makes me think he's not playing bouncy stuff. He's still Dara. It's an imposter. How dare you? You monster. Negative zone's really hard for us. We do have She-Hulk, I guess, but Psylocke Armor Lizard. I don't know what to make of this yet. Oh, I like Rocket Raccoon though. Are we just saying screw negative zone? I don't know, man. We can beat it with She-Hulk if we hit it, but we don't have the She-Hulk yet, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to beat that. I mean, even a demon can contest it, I guess, a little bit, right? I think I'm gonna float here. I think we can put some power in Sunspot. It's okay. I just played that Snapster. Oh, did you? Moon Girl for them as well. Moon Girl, Psylocke, Armor, Iceman, Lizard. Maybe they're also a big She-Hulk deck. Do they lock out their turn 5 here to get full buffs? If not, I mean, I think we can play Titania anyway. It's all good. I'm a little sad. I don't feel like we're actually going to get anything out of this Angela. She's just coming in too late. But what's going to get grabbed into Grand Central? I don't really want it to be Demon because I kind of need him to go right. And I don't really want it to be Shang-Chi because I kind of need him to go right. But I also need to keep cards in hand to have some plays next turn. I also want to float a little bit of energy perhaps for the She-Hulk next turn. So we're at a little bit of a dilemma here. We could Angela right, but until I commit more power, it's just a debuff. It takes her. I got to play 2 cards to make this even positive. Makes me nervous. I'd rather just float the energy, I think, to set up for a potential She-Hulk top deck. Sounds about right's pretty good. Oh, overlay. Yeah, sorry. Whoopsie. You guys can't see. Okay,
systems go.
so we're slightly bigger mid right now, but that sunspot has a lot of potential to outscale. In fact, never mind, it already did. Take that back. Magic! Oh, that makes their sunspot really good. Oh no, I need a moon girl to make my collector bigger. No moon girl. Yeah, I think we're just done. Their ability to get big mid is just too high. First time I've ever lost a Snapster. Not true. Funny though. Snapster finally beat me and it's not even him. he's gonna make a video out of that. Oh yeah, beat Regis. Nah, he beat me once. Sanctum Sanctorum. Okay, we don't want Iceman in the Moon Girl pool. We can certainly play this out early. That's fine. Moon Girl Titania is amazing though with She-Hulk. This is the dream here. So, oh, Limbo makes life a little awkward though because board size is going to be hotly contested. Like we need to both manage hand size and board size here with 7 turns, and that's going to be tough. If we got a Sunspot, I'd be really happy because we could just float so much energy, or Kitty Pryde. Both would allow us to continue scaling. Oh, we're gonna get their Sunspot. Okay. Okay. Can I give them my collector just from a board size standpoint? Like I just don't want this, right? It does get pretty big off Moon Girl potentially though, so maybe it's actually worth keeping this. I just wish I had something garbage to give them. The Angela is not going to be terrible for them on a slightly full board. Titania silenced early. Okay. Sunspot's great because now we can scale. Like we just pass all day. This might be a good time for Moon Girl depending on what we see. Yeah, I guess it is, right? Because we want to make sure we have these two in particular, and our hand might get too full later. So collector joint +4. We can put a She-Hulk there and a She-Hulk Titania in the other spot, and that's kind of all we got left. No, I should put Moon Girl with Sunspot because Sunspot can get really big, which means we need more power here. We might have to put like both She-Hulks here and a Titania here or something. This looks like it actually can get big, Shuri Red Skull stuff, so I think this is the right way to do it. We're just gonna have to ride this Sunspot to success, I think. Ooh, dodge that Cosmo. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Second Sunspot. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, this just gives me 2 She-Hulks late. Yeah, this will be the best power we can put out. I don't know that it's going to be enough for the record, but it's the most we can put out. Do we think there's any chance of them overriding Limbo? Because we could just play the She-Hulks now, but it kind of shows our hand a little too much, I think. I think we trust they won't. Cosmo and Claw, though, are kind of sneaky type cards, but I don't think they will. I don't think they have a Scarlet Witch or anything. Destroyer. Okay, that is very big. All right. I mean, obviously we know the play is 16 power enough to win. It's an 8 power advantage here, arguably 6 with Angela, and a really big power advantage here for the tiebreaker. I mean, I think we have a good shot. Let's see. Armor is totally fine. I don't care about that. Tomb is big, but not big enough. I think we're absolutely dominating here. Cool. Getting that free Sunspot off Oscorp Tower. Look at that. It's 20 power that I got for free, dude. We kind of ripped that off, man. I don't think without this we win, right? Like, yeah, our Angela would be a little bigger if it were over here than theirs is, but not much. Not much, man. We might have a Titania in there, so we'd probably be, you know, maybe 14 power weaker or something. I mean, honestly, we might have been able to win a tiebreaker anyway, hitting this Sunspot on time, but either way, good win, good win. You've been here over an hour and haven't seen Kitty Pryde play one time. Listen, I am also frustrated. She never appears in your opening hand. I swear to God, she's coded to just not appear. We went like 45 minutes without her in our opening hand one time. Like, I know we spent a while making a deck, but I can't blame her if she doesn't show up, you know? Don't put this on me, at least. I hope you understand I'm trying. I want her to show up as well, I promise you. I am on the same page. All right, so this will get scaling here. This will get scaling here. We can put collector here too, maybe with the sunspot if we feel good about it. Okay, collector it is. She looks good. Still no Kitty Pryde, man. Yeah, Chavez in every Kitty Pryde deck. It might end up being right. I don't think she's good enough that it's worth it just universally to run a Chavez, you know? Like, I think, in other words, you need more excuse than that. But a lot of decks do have a lot of excuse already to run Chavez, so I don't think that'll be altogether uncommon, no. It's already gone, so we do keep these cards, thankfully, but still not really very strong here. If the bishop gets big enough, though, with Stark Tower, we've got this Shang-Chi that can absolutely wreak some havoc. This looks like exactly the list we were playing earlier, just typical bouncy stuff. Card for card so far, exactly what we were playing earlier. Might have some differences, though. We need to pay some attention for sure. So to me, this feels like a Shang-Chi, She-Hulk, Demon final turn, right? And then we hope to hit Bishop on the final turn. We hope to lose priority. So Shang-Chi's 4, She-Hulk's 1, and Demon's 1. Yeah, I think that's right. Wasp? No, we did not have Wasp, I have to say. Oh, this is absolute... beautiful Shang-Chi. Although the bishop is oh, but they're revealing first, so bishop will be big enough. Yeah, we'll be fine. We're moving like 20 over there. I think we just go big here, right? They're revealing first, so we don't have to worry about any sort of Shang-Chi problems. No reason to contest that. Just dump our power. This might be a good snap opportunity, honestly. A little late on turn 6, but I'm not snapping on stream either way, but just talking about it. Blue Marvel's fine still. That just helps us more of anything. Guess they get 2 extra power, but not that meaningful. Ooh. Yeah, alright. This was again, no Kitty Pryde, but great win. Either way, we take it.
Victory.
All fine. Kitty Pryde coming in clutch, yeah. Avery, just about Kitty Pryde, she is fun. What do you think of her? I agree, yeah, fun. And I think she's gonna end up feeling pretty good too. We actually already had some great success with a bounce deck that, you know, wasn't perfect by any means. And then I'm sure with Hitmonkey coming out soon, she's gonna be even crazier, it feels like. So I think a lot of potential. That said, I cannot seem to draw her on turn 1 no matter what the heck I do. It's actually a 1 in 4, right? To hit her on, well, no, you draw the 4th card. It's a 1 in 3 to hit her on turn 1, and I never hit her. I don't know. I feel like I have such bad luck drawing Kitty Pryde. Oh yeah, I don't even like this. The squirrels are really screwing us, I feel like. She-Hulk might be able to scale this out enough that like a hood's not a problem. Oh my god. Okay, well, this game's not exactly not exactly going to plan so far. I think we have to say. Okay. Need them to gain priority here and play for a Shang-Chi mid if they do it. They're going to put 1 threat right, of course, behind the Cosmo, but I don't know. In theory, they might put a threat mid as well. Taskmaster, but I think they'll put it left, honestly. I don't see a reason for them to put it right. If they put a Taskmaster here, it's 18 because of the freaking throne room, man. I don't beat 18 there even with Sunspot pass. So I think we just lose. Dude, where is Kitty Pryde? How many games deep are we with this list? We've played 3 games of this list, haven't even seen her yet, I don't think. Like, hasn't even been drawn, let alone drawn on turn 1, which is where we really want her. Oh, hey, Cash. I remember Cash we played in a recent video. Oh, hey, there we go. We played Cash in a recent video, and he left a YouTube comment. Hello, Cash, if this appears in another video and you're watching. Thanks for leaving a comment. Thanks for watching, Cash. Cash money, as they say. We'll have time to get Angela scaled up later, won't we? This is a good Moon Girl too, though. So like turn 3 we play Angela Kitty Pryde. Turn 4 we probably just play Kitty Pryde. Then turn 4 we have to play Moon Girl. See, this is the problem, right? Like, we want to be playing Moon Girl on 5 in this deck, but then also you don't because you need a pass for She-Hulk. So you got to play Moon Girl on turn 4, which means you miss a Kitty Pryde cycle, which, you know, isn't the end of the world. She's still good. She's still big. Still get to... Oh, perfect. Yes, Dreamy. Thank you. Even better. Can we beat a Darkhawk, though? We'll see. Collector's awesome. So Moon Girl next turn. I guess we put it in Vormir? Yeah, we need to leave one spot here at least for a big card. We can Kitty Pryde on 5 at least, right? I mean, I guess Moon Girl and Jotunheim is free. It's fine. It's still a net positive. Although we need to be able to play it a Vormir, so no, I guess Moon Girl Vormir is right. So see, here's the problem, right? I won't copy a Kitty Pryde in this case, which is, you know, something we talked about. So you have to do undo all actions to return her, by the way. Yeah, you do it every turn, not every other turn. I mean, I think it's still right to get She-Hulk and Titania, of course, but this is where some of the inefficiencies start to kind of pop up, right? Silver Surfer, Darkhawk, maybe? Oh, also, I can't... Oh, no way. I can't actually... No way. I can't... I mean, I can, right? But now I've got 3 mana She-Hulks. Oh, dude, yeah, see, this is not good. This is what we didn't want. She respects hand size, right? You have to be able to dump a card because she respects hand size. And then I'm down to floating 3, and then the She-Hulks cost too much, which, you know, it's not like bad, by the way. Oh my god. This they have a lot of QA on this they need to work on. I mean, I guess it's fine. 2 She-Hulks is still really good, but we lose the Titanias basically. You know, it just feels kind of weird. Okay, that certainly to me feels like a Silver Surfer, I guess. I mean, maybe a Demon double Titania is better than a She-Hulk, huh? If we think about it. Or actually, Kitty Pryde's only +2, so she's actually... Oh, she's +4 with Angela, though. But that's still worse than the other guys. I guess I need the Titania here and then this here. I feel scared going into Vormir because I'm worried about Silver Surfer, right? I just want to put more power here. In fact, maybe... Does She-Hulk ever go mid? Like Surfer plus a 3? I'm also worried about Killmonger, I guess. I think a She-Hulk goes mid. Oh no, a Titania has to go mid. No, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh my god. Titania has to go mid so we don't flip the Titania accidentally, right? This is fine. Oh god, that's a lot of Silver Surfers. Oh lord, what is that? Oh no. Wolfsbane, yeah, it's fine. We gave up that spot. That's all good. Oh, Ironheart. Oh god, I forgot they played Mr. Negative, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I totally forgot. They killed it off on Vormir. Oh no. Oh no, that doesn't go mid at all. Are we okay? No, left is still too big. That Ironheart got insane. Absolutely insane. Ironheart Mystique is gross over there. I mean, we did win mid for the record. It's not, I mean, honestly, that's pretty close. Given the insane pop-off they had, that's pretty close, man. I don't feel terrible about that result, I guess, right? Weird final turn, though. You saw how clunky the math gets. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah, they've mentioned that before. That's sad for them, man. Good for us, maybe. Hey, Kitty Pryde on 1. Let's go. Oh, Kitty Pryde glowing vats. I don't know if it's good, but I want to do it. I have no idea if this is interesting or not, but I cannot wait to try it. Oh, you know, we should actually put a collector in first. He's a really... Oh, dude, this game breaks. True, thanks for the bits, by the way, man. Thanks for the bits. We should actually probably put a collector in first, just because he scales up so much off these, right? In fact, we could maybe do 2 collectors and then spend our final few turns just cloning vats and kitty priding. Maybe we put him somewhere else, because the kitty prides get big enough, right? Dude, I don't even remember what happened here. No, screw it. I don't care about the collector. These get big enough. This not... Oh my god, I'm actually an idiot. I thought... Oh my god, bro. I don't know. The loops you get into sometimes, I think, break your brain. At least for me. I have too many kitty prides. My brain is not working right now at this stage. I guess we should actually save the cloning vats now, maybe till the end, since I don't have a lot of... Okay, so we need to make sure these 2 bounce for sure. Maybe since we're gonna run out of spots. Well, no, I guess we want to put 1 big... Oh my god, dude, every time... This is... dude, I don't know, man. My brain is melted already. But I have 1 in hand. What's the point of gaining a new one? But it is going to be a slightly bigger one. Shame retreat? No, I haven't done anything wrong yet. Why would I shame retreat? No way. We're good. We have to make a mistake to shame retreat. I think we're fine. Oh, I didn't put the right size one down though. I put a 2 down. Never mind. I do need to shame retreat. Okay. This one we don't want to go there. This one we'll get there. Oh no, we got to put this one here because it's big. Dude, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Maybe we put a sunspot here just to potentially outscale flooding. I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore, man. I don't know. I'm lost. Armors do feel like they're gonna keep my kitty pride safe though. I like that. So this is now a 6 power kitty pride. We hope to float some mana at some point for sunspot, right? How have I never played this one yet? That's got to be wrong. Oh, but if I take that away, I can't. Oh no! See, I gotta unwind the whole turn to put it back. Oh god. I don't know, man. I'm over it. I don't know. Just don't worry about it. Looks good to me. I have no idea. There's too many loops. I don't know. There's too. That's the wrong because I put the 4 in first. I don't know. Just get over it. There's too many loops. I can't keep track. I don't know. The opponent has decided they're just. Okay, so I need to play an 8 here, and then oh, this is the final turn anyway. So I just need to play it. Whatever, just big stuff. Maybe like a spectrum or something coming down. I don't know, man. I don't think we need to even contest there, right? I think we'll be fine. So this is 10 and 8 is 18. That's actually kind of overkill. Oh no, dude, the game cannot handle all these loops of kitty prides. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of time. Oh god. Oh god. Basically, I thought I needed a slightly smaller one left because it's kind of locked up, I think. And maybe a slightly bigger one mid, and then we're gonna give up right. Okay. I think this is good. I don't know really what's happening. Honestly, I'm scared to look at chat. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you think you'd be more comfortable with this, no. I don't think so. I think you'd be also wrecked. I thought I was putting a bigger one mid, but this is hopefully big enough anyway. Oh, it is a spectrum. Yeah, I was right. It's still. Oh no! 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 We needed. How? These are copies, I guess. I thought I was. How do I have a 10 in hand but not on board? How is this in hand but not on board? Dude, honestly, I'm not even mad. It just got too wacky. Like, I just don't care. I'm not even upset about that. Yes, it re-triggers Bishop each time. Yeah. I must have just played the wrong ones. Yeah, I'm not mad. Don't worry. I absolutely don't care. Okay. Yeah, Collector, Moon Girl's good start. Left is fine. She-Hulk discounted is interesting. Angela on 3 into Moon Girl on 4 here looks good. Do we want to stack the Angela and the Collector together? I don't think we need to. We can at least make the opponent think about Raft. I don't know if we're actually going to play for it or not, but we can at least make them nervous. Ooh, I love Sauron ongoing decks, but I never see them. Nobody seems to really play Sauron much. All right, so this hits Titania, She-Hulk, Shang-Chi. Hand is full, so next turn we pass into our big final turn. It's not bad. It's not bad. Is it big enough to beat Shuri, though? That's the question. If they play early, we could... I mean, we're going to have Shang-Chi double She-Hulk, too, so we'll see. Probably putting a card here, though, so it shouldn't matter too much. But, oh, She-Hulk's actually going to be 0 as well, right? So we can actually Shang-Chi, Titania, Titania, She-Hulk, She-Hulk, thanks to Titan. It's pretty cool. Honestly, I still don't feel confident that we're going to win, though, just because Shuri is so gross. Like, Shuri's just so nasty that I still don't feel good about this. They do have priority, though, so we might be able to say, like, let's win mid and maybe, like, let's try to win right on raw power output here. I'm adding 14. I mean, I'm actually close to just winning left as well by flipping it, huh? Like, I could just put 2 She-Hulks here, flip this, still add a ton of power here, although Titania is a risk in that case. This beats Big Thing plus Small Thing. So this pulls me ahead in all 3 spots. 18 plus 4 is 22, yeah. If they go for Big Thing right, Small Thing mid, we win. If they go for Big Thing mid, we win with the Shang-Chi. If they go... I think this is okay. No, I don't want to snap. It might be worth it, but I want you guys to see the end of the game. They might retreat. They don't have what they need. Big Thing mid, we should be fine. Big Thing plus Small Thing, like we said. Oh, that's a bigger Small Thing than I thought, though. So actually, we're not fine mid, but we're fine elsewhere. So all good. Just big enough. Cool. Small Thing mid, I was thinking of as 0, but Ebony Maw is awesome in Sauron decks. That's why I love Sauron decks. They're really fun. Still cool, though. Okay, so this deck's working great as a Moon Girl She-Hulk deck. No real surprise there. That's a good deck. We kind of knew that coming in. It was going to feel okay. As far as a Kitty Pryde deck, we just don't see it ever. I need to see some Kitty Prydes, man. City Prydes. I haven't had this much fun watching a stream. I'm glad that my suffering has brought you some joy. Schadenfreude, huh? Yeah. That's it. I actually am, though. I joke a little, but I am happy for that. Yeah, I think we'll actually stack Kiln. We'll just go Collector, Iceman, maybe into Maria Hill. And then play for the other spot off like She-Hulks and stuff. Hopefully get a big lead in X-Mansion. Collector, I don't think ever gets too big in this deck, so he's fine to commit here. It's not like an over-commitment to put him with Angela, I don't think. We may put the Hood, if we're like lose X-Mansion really hard, we'll probably put the Hood there, and if we win X-Mansion really hard, we'll probably put the Hood in Kunlun. Basically, wherever I think we're losing the most is where I want to put it. Okay, so Cosmo there is interesting because typically you want to be able to put your big thing behind your Cosmo. So like, oh wow, that is nuts for them if they're a big deck, a Shuri deck. Typically you want to be able to put your big thing behind your Cosmo. It's protected from like Shang-Chi's and stuff, but they put it with Kiln. But they must have had some ongoing effects they actually cared about. Maybe not a Shuri Red Skull deck, because the Sauron made them retreat. So anyway, I'm surprised they put the Cosmo in Kiln. But if they're not a Shuri deck, they're trying to disrupt, that would be the right place to put it, because that's where I'm most likely to play cards. So probably not. Oh god, guys, sorry. Oh god, I got distracted. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, I was reading tweets about Kitty Pryde, sorry. Apparently Kitty Pryde works with Wave. Like if you play a Wave and you pull the Kitty Pryde back. So like we play Wave on 5. You can still pull Kitty Pryde back on 6, and she'll cost 1 because she wasn't in hand for the for the Wave. So, what I guess is not actually surprising. And that's exactly what I would expect it to do, I suppose. But anyway, intriguing. Just learning. We're just learning more and more about. We're learning more and more about Kitty Pryde today as we play. There are a lot of really complex interactions with this card. I mean, she's super fun. Honestly, I really like the design, but I do worry that's a design weakness a little bit of the card, how many like weird, crazy, complex interactions there are. A lot of things have not been intuitive to people. You guys just keep asking question after question, and they're all reasonable questions to ask, you know? Like, I think we're all learning a lot about this card as we go. So in other words, the complexity here, sometimes complexity in card design comes at a cost of, you know, player understanding and cards that are too complex start to be unfun because of their complexity. I don't know if she's there, but it's just a risk. She's really treading that line, I would say, of almost too complex and confusing. Just based on chat in particular, how much you guys are seemingly reacting to her. Okay, Shang-Chi right might actually snipe this Captain Marvel out from under it, but well, yeah, I could do it after turn. I could do it on turn 6. Yeah, maybe. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll go to 8 after 5. It'll go to 9 after, or no, 8 after 4, 9 after 5. Why is my Angela so small, bro? Why did she look so tiny? I used that bounce deck before where we had like the 15 power Angelas and stuff, you know? I miss those. So our plan is maybe to actually swing right. So I do kind of need to dump some power here. Can pull Kitty Pryde back, play Shang-Chi. And maybe like a Titania, and then put Kitty Pryde. Oh, actually, we can just put Kitty Pryde on Angela too, though. I think kind of debatable which we like better. Because she would get the Muir Island buff, right? But I like Angela scaling up. We're gonna need a little more power to win here, so let's get a bonus Angela scale. It's worth more total, I think. Play big stuff. Play a big guy. Get a like a Chavez or something, right? We need this to be like a Chavez. Oh, dude, that animation's so sick. Get your Thanos. Shang-Chi, okay. At least that is kind of small to counter swing, maybe. Shang-Chi, what happened to your head, dude? No, Shang-Chi. I don't know, man. I feel like they're gonna want to maybe play Thanos mid. Perhaps we should put a Titania left and a Titania right. Like maybe we actually give mid up here a little bit since they're kind of expecting me to contest it more. So Shang-Chi takes out 9. That puts them at 11. And then I'm playing 8 to go to 14. So that's a win, right? It looks like. That denies the Chavez. They're gonna play a big Thanos mid probably, and then hopefully I win left and right. Because oh, they went left actually. Okay, but that's maybe fine too, unless the sunspot rolls off enough, I guess. Oh, Thanos left. Okay, sunspot did not roll off enough to flip the Angela, thankfully. So the Kitty Pryde change made a big difference there. Okay, cool. Yeah, looks good. Good little sneaky win against Thanos. I love it. Shang-Chi's been really important in this deck. Kitty Pryde there, it didn't really do much, right? We didn't even end up playing a card when we pulled her back. I don't even know if pulling her back was correct. It didn't even, I don't know if it made a difference. I didn't even think about it, but just, yeah, we need to draw her on 1. Where is Kitty Pryde? I'm going to put out like a bulletin, like, you know, we like the all points bulletin. Where is Kitty Pryde? Missing from your opening hand. I need. Is Angela ever gonna get bigger than She-Hulk? No, probably. Move deck usually gets strong right and mid. She-Hulk might be able to tank mid though, particularly if I can get 2 of them and they're both the highest power cards. So maybe we use Angela to get big right. Oh, Mysterio Human Torch. What? I don't know now. You don't put Mysterio in a move deck, right? Oh, there we go. Finally time. That's what we needed. All right. Now Angela might be the biggest in Throne Room, and she might move out thanks to Strange Academy, actually, so. Beast? Oh, so it's bounce, Mysterio, Human Torch. Okay. Bounce with move in it, maybe? That's kind of cool. Shang-Chi is very cool. But, oh. Okay. Man, I finally get a Kitty Pryde and the opponent retreats. Dude. Come on. Dude. Come on, dude. Turn 1, Kitty Pryde. I got it. Yes, finally. Oh! Oh, yes, this again. We did this earlier. This is so much fun, dude. I don't know if it's going to be good, but it's really fun. It's really, really fun. I know that. Okay. These may be the only cards I play. Oh my god, dude, this is so much fun. Oh, dude, this is so dreamy. Oh, this is the best. The actual best. Oh, not enough energy for this one. I still pull it back though, right? Because I can replay it next turn. I can only ever do 1 extra per turn than the ones I have. So yeah, I'm basically going to be cycling the same. Oh, God, why does this get so complicated? I'm going to be cycling the same like 3 or 4 the whole time. So I think I'm better off waiting until the end to play the big ones on Sinister London, because I'm only going to be cycling 4 next turn, right? You know what I mean? Because I only ever have enough energy to cycle a limited number. So until the final turn, do I just wait to make the biggest ones at the end? Is what I'm saying making any sense here? Oh shoot, danger room though. Oh crap. Okay, hold on. The game freaks out every time you have multiple kitty prides, dude. It cannot handle it. It can't handle the multiple kitty prides. Like, I can't do more than 4 cycles anyway, is my logic, right? So next turn I can play one in Sinister London. Oh, I can actually play one in Sinister London this turn because of... Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. The opponent retreated. No, they didn't. What is happening? The game is bugged. I can't... It bugged out. I don't know. I broke the timeline. Yeah. I wouldn't let me do anything. I'm restarting. I don't know. I have 5 mana next turn, so I can actually play 1 in Sinister London this turn, right? Is my logic. It just won't let me play anymore. I locked it. Maybe because that one was in hand, but why wouldn't it let me hit undo all actions? I don't know, man. I think I locked it up really, but whatever. Honestly, we might still win. I don't know. Your hand is full? Well, I should be able to do undo all actions always, guys. It wouldn't let me hit undo all actions. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's got to be a point where you can hit undo all actions no matter what, no matter how full your hand is. It shouldn't matter. You can still undo, right? Dude, these kitty prides. Armor's dead, right? So it doesn't matter. We can just do whatever. These are actually, yeah, 6s are the ones we want to put in Sinister London, basically, because those are the biggest ones. This 4 can go elsewhere. This 6 can go in Sinister London. This 4 can go... Oh, I guess these copied so many that I can't play this anymore. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, Killmonger wins, I guess. I don't have armor anymore. We were thinking about an armor, but missing our turn 4 kind of hurt us. Yeah, good luck. all that, they just retreated. I don't know. I don't know. So guys, even the undo all actions button was locked out, right? So people are saying like, oh, your hand is full, you can't play. Well, I got to be able to undo all actions to reset then, right? Because otherwise the game is locked out and I can't do anything. And I try to hit undo all actions and it doesn't do anything. Something wacky is going on, right? It's got to be able to let me restart the turn. So I just, I don't know. This card feels like it needs another few weeks in the like a lot of weird things happening. It keeps breaking the client. It could maybe use another few weeks in the oven. I don't know. Feels like there's a lot of complexity here that's going to be hard to solve too as part of the problem. I don't know how they're going to fix it. Seems really tough. So collector hood She-Hulk stuff here is really nice with Moon Girl. That looks cool. Yeah, we can put collector with Angela. That's totally fine. Hood, maybe we just toss away here. Moon Girl next turn. I don't know. Being -2 hurts, but I don't want to put it in negative zone. I think I can actually win negative zone with She-Hulk sometimes. So let's preserve this. So we're gonna have the right shape of hand here for the Moon Girl. No Kitty Pryde again, of course, but whatever. Seems to be a theme. Cool with this, yeah. Makes collector pretty big, so we might be able to contest this straight up. We're adding 9 power. Jessica Jones right. Okay, so yeah, like a She-Hulk beats that, so that's fine. Very ahead left, and now we just want to dump some stats maybe on the final turn, right? I guess we can pass. Oh, they're confident. Dang, okay. It makes me think they're gonna somehow win flooded. 13-2 is a huge advantage. There's no way, right? Wave. Oh yeah, that's actually fine. I mean, I think we just power stack right, don't we? Because I don't think anything ever beats left here. There's no, you know, Dr. Dooms of the world or whatever that win this, and then they're revealing first. We don't have to worry about Shang-Chi stuff, right? I don't even think we worry with mid. Do we maybe snap back? I kind of want to take an 8-cuber, man. Shang-Chi right? I mean, we could, I guess, if you think that's... yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little better against, like, Magneto, yeah. If they, like, play a Magneto there, I think they're going to want to play... I think they're going to play mid, but I guess this covers a lot of bases here. Well, yeah, Shang-Chi... No, it would still beat a Magneto. It hits some things. It's fine. The Demon's not going to be a meaningful power difference, I don't think, anyway. I think the Shang-Chi is fine. I don't think it matters. I think we win it either way. Watch it not matter and chat screw me. I like the Shang-Chi logic though, because like Magneto's 9, you know, there's stuff. There's stuff. Cool. Nice.
Victory.
Good win. Yeah. This Moon Girl She-Hulk deck feels really good, by the way. We are not getting a lot of Kitty Pryde action. We're getting some boosters, but not a lot of action. But I like this deck a lot. You know, we didn't do anything too crazy with it. Just changed a few cards to fit Kitty Pryde a little bit better. But the core structure of the deck, I think, stayed pretty intact. Kitty Pryde on 1 finally is good. Black Cat gone, sure. Shauna. Oh my god, I can get another Kitty Pryde. Let's get an Angela down. Actually, you know, we could just play Angela on 3. I think that's fine too. Just to get the Kitty Pryde buff cycling. We don't have a lot to do anyway. Moon Girl this game might be a little weird. Oh, hey, that's pretty good for Kitty Pryde, but actually, we're probably going to want to put the Kitty Pryde there at the end of the game and have Angela and Kitty Pryde be 2 of our power cards, right? So maybe Kitty Pryde Demon win right, and then Angela plus whatever wins mid, whatever, you know, Titania, Cyclops combination or something. Bass with Kitty and Angela seems really good. It was, yeah, actually, it was great. We already did that. We did a Basty, bouncy, beastie deck, and it was awesome. This is a Copycat deck. We're trying something a little different. But yeah, Bast felt great. So yeah, I think your instincts are very good there. Yeah, I don't think we're... Man, there's a lot of kind of problematic lines here, I'm afraid. I think we go Cyclops here just for now. I don't really want to armor in case I want to Shang-Chi. This Wolverine's making me really nervous though. Like what's this Wolverine for? You know, is this a Galactus deck, right? Like what he's got me stressed basically. I'm thinking a lot about this Wolverine. what he means. What does this Wolverine mean to us? I like putting my 1s here, I think. Let's hold this. Let's try to scale off Sunspot. We might want that space for like a Titania or whatever. I'm hoping maybe I can power dump this too at the end and perhaps win with just a few cards, but we're going to see. I don't know yet. The Wolverine's making me nervous. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it means. Hobgoblin. Okay. Yeah, that might make life a little harder. This still feels like Galactus, right, doesn't it? Is it really Galactus right into Wolverine? That's 6 power. I mean, this is pretty big. Plus 10 here. Can I win here reliably? Right. 8, 11? No, I can't win here reliably. So I'm better off putting power mid. Titania is risky though. If it's Galactus into Wolverine, I beat that because that's only 6 and I'm adding 10 here. That's fine. If it's I don't know what I don't know what else it is. So I don't know. This should cover a few different bases though, I think. Is it really just Galactus into Wolverine? That I feel like that is such an overconfident line if that's what you're playing. Because you saw my kitty. Oh no, it's Doc Ock. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. That's actually a little more confident, but you did see my Kitty Pryde. So perhaps you could know that I was going to Kitty Pryde there. If they were really mathing it out, especially because I had the Sunspot as well. Like I could have easily just added 15 power here this turn. I decided not to. I don't even know why I played this Titania, by the way. I probably was always better saving some for the Sunspot. I mean, Maria Hill kind of makes sense, whatever, that's fine. But I don't know. Sunspot getting an extra 1 or 2 would have also been very beneficial. So either way, interesting. Kitty Pryde was clutch there, by the way. Look how big this Angela is. That's mostly Kitty Pryde's, right? And then she was plus 10 herself. This is such an insane 1-2 punch. Like, your deck doesn't even always have to do anything else. It's like those 2 cards alone can contest 2 lanes for the most part. Pretty cool. So, guys, again, this deck is actually working shockingly well. Day 1 build, 70%. Up 14 cubes already. One of those was 8 cube gain. I haven't been snapping much though. But yeah, it feels good. I can't say Kitty Pryde is the star of the deck, but she certainly seems to be contributing sometimes. But great results so far. Glad that didn't hit Angela. That's good. Be nice to get a 1-drop to go with this Kitty Pryde, but I think we did. Nice. Yeah, okay. I don't know, man. Yeah, let's still do this. We kind of lose a spot on the Angela here, but we can still make space with the Kitty Pryde always, so I don't know. This might also just scare off the opponent from the raft a little bit. So, yeah, I think it's fine. And we don't have to lock up the raft thanks to Kitty Pryde. Her flexibility here means we can both commit and still save some power for later as well, which is just not so good, as we know. Angela's gonna be so big. I don't think we need to Sunspot there. I think we can Sunspot elsewhere here and feel pretty good about it. Yeah, so this will give us raft. Yeah, we're looking really good here. They missed raft. Okay, nice. Oh. We could actually use that on the Kitty Pryde, maybe. Like, save the... well, yeah. Kitty Pryde on 6 mid, maybe? It's kind of a cool idea, right? She's gonna be big. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. That stung a little. I think we pass here into maybe some She-Hulk plays or something, right? I don't know. Let's just see what the opponent does. We might have a cool... Oh my god. She-Hulk would actually be insane right now. Can I get a She-Hulk, please? She-Hulk Armzola would be so nuts. I'm revealing first. There's not even a good Shang-Chi play here. Can I hit the Angela here, man? I don't know, dude. They had 4 destroyed cards. They do have Death active. Death stuff is scary. Death She-Hulk. I don't think we ever win. I'll let them have it, though. It's the first Killmonger that's really punished us today, so I'll let them have one. Enjoy your free victory, sir. The Maria Hill, of course. Great. Wait, we're gonna tie mid. Is that enough? I don't think so. We're only at 8 left, so they definitely win left. Yeah. Oh. Dang, dude. Almost. Crap, man. Freaking arrow, man. Yeah, it's kind of like Zoo. We do have an armor for the record, so we've so far been able to somewhat successfully, I would say, dump our Kitty Pryde into our armor at the right time to protect it. But that was a pretty early Killmonger last game that challenged that, certainly. This is one of these where you can maybe just play for sunspots and pray to God that we can armor too, maybe, but we can just play a lot of sunspots, right? Like, yeah, collector could get big, but he keeps getting it cost increased, so he's gone. Because now each spare energy is multiplied by like 3 or 4 or whatever you want here at the end of the day. I would say maybe let's sunspot once here, and then we could actually you don't want to go too overkill, you know. You gotta be mindful. We do have some power plays there late, like She-Hulk and Titania and stuff too, to splash this. I think this is fine. Let's start passing from here. Certainly seems unlikely the opponent would have a Killmonger in this list with their own Iceman Sunspot. So let's just start passing a lot, and hopefully we hit a She-Hulk to reward this. Nice, already happened. Yeah, She-Hulk Titania on the final turn looks great to me. That's cool. Okay, they caught on and joined me in our sunspot passing. That's fun. Ooh, that's spicy as well next turn. Yeah, She-Hulk's gonna be 1, so that's cool. We might play that mid. She-Hulk, Shang-Chi, Titania. I mean, I don't think left is a given, but it's looking pretty good. We're adding another 10 here. That's really, really nice, so. Oh, left feels more like a given now. What a weird... What? Is this a bot? This feels like a bot, right? Doesn't this feel like a bot to you guys? What's happening here, man? Oh, Shang-Chi doesn't do anything. Oh, crap. I have priority. Shoot. Ah, I'm stupid. Passing is just better. It's fine, though. All good. If anything, actually, armor was better to deny them a Shang-Chi.
Victory.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was a weird game. Felt like a bot, right? Like that Wolverine Swarm play left just feels so weird, but maybe they just didn't have a lot of choice. Probably shouldn't. I don't know. If it wasn't a bot, maybe it just didn't have any plays anyway. Okay, yeah. Sunspot's great for killing. Where is Kitty Pryde, man? I just want Kitty Pryde one time. That's all. Fast. That might be a bounce deck. Kitty Pryde bounce action, maybe. Oh, yeah. Angela Muir Island's fine. Killing, we can still get like a big power spike on 5 when we skip into the She-Hulk, so I think I'm okay with developing into Muir Island. We'll still be making them scared of killing a little bit here. Yeah, it doesn't look like a collector game. I think I'd rather put this 2 power on Sunspot, honestly. But now we've also got Mojo World to think about, man. This game got weird. I kind of need to contest multiple spots here all at once. It's kind of wacky. Kind of weird. Do I ever put a She-Hulk left? Boy, they've been playing for it a lot. Alternatively, we could just do some Kitty Pryde stuff and pass. We'd go to 6v7. If they played another Sentinel, they'd go to 10. I'd skip my turn 5, in which case, well, not really quite skip. I guess I'd Kitty Pryde. I'd gain 4. So I'd go to 6 here. 4 would put me to 10. We might even float some energy on the final turn, but we might also want to play Shang-Chi. But if I'm gonna win this, I like kind of need to do it now because I'm not contesting Mojo World. I don't know. I think this might be safer. We lose an Angela Kitty Pryde cycle, but it really makes this winnable. Yeah, okay, so I'm kind of done there. That's good news. All right, could be like a C3, I guess, with Bast, though. So they might be able to add more power there later if we're not careful. how much would they add? Sometimes 6, sometimes 12. If they add 12, I can't get to 22, right? Because I go to 16 here. And then even if I passed, I would tie at 22. I guess if I didn't play a Kitty Pryde here, I could actually beat 22. But then I would be playing nothing for 2 turns. I don't think that's right. They snap, so it makes me think they might indeed have... maybe we just give this and we play the collector in that case, just to get a body in Mojo World to contest. Not sure yet what they're thinking here. Oh, magic. Oh. Well, that changes a lot on the Sunspot math, doesn't it? Also makes a Moon Girl really good now if we get it. Nah, no Moon Girl. Still pass, though. Give them Titania on the last turn. Oh, for the C3? Yeah, we can. That's a great idea. I love winning games with Titania spikes late. Depends on board space, though, is the problem. If they fill up, which they might, especially with magic, it's going to be hard. Oh! We might have a play, folks. We might have a play. Okay. Yeah, let's see. 22, that's what we figured. There might also be a... I mean, there's no way they're filling this, filling mid, right? I mean, an Ultron? No, it's not Ultron. It's not Patriot. I mean... Yeah, I think, right? Hood is maybe a freebie on Mojo World. You don't know. It might matter, right? It's worth it. It might matter. We don't care about winning that off power necessarily. It's off of size. So Titania goes mid if they don't play 3 cards. I mean, it's definitely worth a shot, man. It eats all their buffs. They're tiny left, tiny mid. If they Valkyrie mid, that's fine. We'd still... Oh, Valkyrie mid would not... Yeah, Titania would lose to Valkyrie mid, actually. Because the Titania goes to 3. I think they're going to want a Valkyrie here, though, to make these bigger. Well, it's worth a shot. It's definitely worth a shot. I think they're going to Valkyrie right if they Valkyrie. Oh, I did not account for that. Shoot. Wasp. I don't know. We're not big enough anymore. Are we big enough? They're losing 12? Tie left. Oh no, they win the tiebreaker because they have 4 cards right. No! The Titania play had almost worked, but the Killmonger, dude. Equalizing left too much for that Sunspot. Tough one. Tough one. Couldn't put Kitty Pryde right, remember, because we had the Titania mid to steal the buffs. So, I don't know. I don't know that was... I don't think we had any line here that wins this, right? Maybe playing an armor down right a turn earlier. I was floating some energy to support that Sunspot. Maybe if we'd played a card right, I still would have had to win the tiebreaker. I guess we could have. They're at 106. If I'd played like an armor, we'd be at 6. Or maybe woven the hood in a turn sooner, perhaps. I only had 1 additional card in hand. Demon wasn't there yet, remember? So couldn't do like demon armor hood type stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Close one. Close one. Almost winnable. Played Titania out for a Mojo World Clog and then turn 6 swing. Would have been really risky, right? Because number one, they would have known they had the Titania problem, and they may not have had the right number of cards there. You know what I mean? Like, it could have really backfired. Could have backfired a lot. Guys, I'm kind of gonna go soon. I gonna go eat dinner with the wife, I think, soon. But I wanted to get a couple more Kitty Pryde games with this deck. Like, this deck's been pretty good. It just hasn't been a good Kitty Pryde deck necessarily. She's been fine. She supported it a little bit, but I literally have never even copied a Kitty Pryde with Moon Girl, which I guess was the plan. In reality, I don't know if that was much of a plan. What's for supper? Some pork adobo, I think I heard. Oh, collector over there themselves. Oh, Cerebro. That's not good for us. Okay. Oh, that's my collector. Why do I always forget Daily Bugle, man? That's... I was like, what's Collector and Yondu doing together, bro? What are they doing together, man? That makes no sense. We can use Titania actually to break their Galactus. Ooh, that is a good top deck. Oh, crap, that's so good. But I need to have priority. And... oh, I really just need to have priority. They're playing Galactus next turn if they do it. Could also just Doc Ock as well if I have priority. Is this the best way for me to get priority? Armor's guaranteed. I could actually Demon instead, I guess. Slightly more likely to have a tiebreaker priority here and beat this. Yeah. Yeah, they can Doc Ock this turn. You're right. Yeah, Doc Ock's going to be hard to gain priority over. And if I lose my Titania in particular, maybe I just need the Titania now. Say screw it, right? They can flip it back, but it might be too late. By the time they... well, if they flip it back, they have to play a card anyway. Why? Yeah, why wait, right? Why wait? There's no reason to wait. Then I hit a Shang-Chi Doc Ock mid. I like this better. I like this better. This is right. Dude, Doc Ock always gets Shang-Chi'd. It's like a law of the universe. It's just guaranteed. This is probably snap-worthy for the record. Too late now, but... we might even get their Galactus here. Oh my god, it's a law of the universe! I swear to god! It's guaranteed! I have never seen a Doc Ock that did not get Shang-Chi'd. It's just a rule of law. It is absolutely mandatory. Okay. Okay. 6 cost Kitty Pryde, by the way. That's kind of hilarious and amazing. Dang, I still don't actually really win this on just power, hardly. They snapped? What do they have? Oh no. Galactus doesn't work with this, right? Like, it shouldn't work based on how I understand Galactus. Oh, Kang. Okay, free Kang snap, I guess. Alright. Okay. Hey, TNT, dude, thanks for the 24 months. And Jono on Twitch with a Prime sub. I have not been paying much attention to subs, guys. Sorry if I missed some. I'm all in the zone on Kitty Pryde, you know? She's got me all zoned in. I think we just play one card now. Yeah.
Victory.
Problem is, right, as soon as they play a card here to flip Titania, then Galactus is gone anyway, so. It's, I think that just always breaks their Galactus, basically. Yeah, Kang takes forever, yeah. Yeah. Kitty Pryde one time? Oh, dude, Kitty Pryde Sinister London can be so fun, please. It breaks the game every time. Oh, also same opponent, so we know this is Galactus. Yeah, I mean, they know now that we have a Titania. So they might, if I snap confidently, there's our Kitty Pryde gone. They might, oh, also, they're just ripping it through Sinister London. No fear. Just realized. Titania. Okay. That's good news. Yeah, they might know they're screwed to Titania, so I might just be able to, like, snap my way out of this safely. Oh! So now they have to rely on a turn 6 Galactus anyway. Oh. Snap it out. See if they play it out. Are they really gonna play it out? Maybe they trust Doc Ock enough? Like 2 big Doc Ocks? Oh my god, bro. If they have a Nimrod, I guess, they could still put a pretty big play in the Miniaturized Lab on 6, for the record. Nimrod could bail them out of this. Shoot. Did I prematurely snap? Man, I sure don't feel like I did, but their confidence has me a little horrified. This would buff Maria Hill twice going into the Galactus. I'm likely to reveal first too, of course, because of the sunspots. So any cards I play on that final turn would get buffed by these Novas as well, right? Although if they don't play Galactus, I am kind of locking myself up, but I'm also trusting the sunspots in that case. I think. Well, wait, actually, if I reveal first, I can still just Titania, can't I, on 6? Yeah, I can still just Titania if I reveal first. I don't even need to worry about this. We don't need any other cards, right? This is fine. Are they going to play a Nimrod, I think, is the question. There's the Doc Ock. Okay. Maybe they're just going to try to win on big Doc Ocks. I mean, that's a reasonable decision, but I'm just hoping the sunspots can carry me. Although, man, Hood's like the worst case scenario. Jeez. Terrible rolls. Wow, we hit the She-Hulk anyway. That's kind of cool. I mean, they obviously don't win with Galactus, right? So do we try to win off Sunspot size, or do we try to win off... Well, Collector only gains +3 if I play Moon Girls. That's just objectively worse than Sunspot, unless they have a Killmonger. Do they have Killmonger? How did we not Shang-Chi their Doc Ock, by the way? Yeah, the law was broken, yeah. If they have a Killmonger, all of mid is just gone, deleted, so that's not a win. And I don't think I can ever win with Maria Hill Collector either if they have a Killmonger, right? Because it would be 5 and 3 is 8 and 4 is 12. Yeah, they'd be at 15 probably. So yeah, I don't think we ever win if they have Killmonger, basically, is the moral of the math here. Yeah, they didn't play right at all. Okay. Oh, Shang-Chi's really nutso too. Man. Forgot about Shang-Chi's. Oh, man. Gross. If that rolls right, am I fine? Yeah. Oh, we still win. Holy moly, dude. Weird game. Okay. Yeah, Shang-Chi better for us than Killmonger, so... Cool with that. We got a little lucky, man. If this rolled mid, we or if this rolled mid, we got lucky twice, actually. Woo! Dodged a bullet, honestly. Dodged a bullet there. Okay, I really need like 2 more Kitty Pryde games for this deck if I want to put it on YouTube, man. The deck's winning. We're doing great. I mean, great numbers. It's just not a great copycat deck. We've literally never copied a Kitty Pryde. I don't know. That's... I'm having trouble. I'm gonna have trouble telling the story of this deck and why it matters that Kitty Pryde is in here. Because originally the plan, of course, was, hey, we're gonna copy some Kitty Prydes. You know, we got all these cheap 1-cost cards to copy, and that's gonna be awesome. In reality, that's never happened. We've not done that once. So I need an updated storyline here, guys. What's the new reason for the Kitty Pryde? What's the logic? Because right now it's just kind of a... Maybe we'll say it's a good like mana energy fill card for this kind of deck, right? That's a reasonable claim. Reasonable. This deck needs energy fill because we're floating a lot of energy. We got Sunspotting Kitty Pryde to do that a little bit. I mean, Kitty Pryde doesn't really fill energy so much like Sunspot does, though. That's kind of a weird claim. What? Rude? God, we're getting terrible plays, though. Ugh. I don't know, man. I'm hoping Shang-Chi makes a difference somehow. If I lose priority here. Vision? Okay, if that doesn't move, we're good for the Shang-Chi, but if it moves, we got problems. I mean, yeah, theoretically. Let's see. If they play another big thing too, it's fine. If it moves left, we might be in trouble. We're adding 10 power left, that's 18. No, we'd be okay, I guess. Play a big thing? Play a big thing? Not big, but also not big enough. Interestingly. Not big enough. Cool. This deck just wins a lot of games, man. She-Hulk is like too good. She-Hulk's so gross, man. This is not new information, I know, but the more I play this, the more I realize She-Hulk just kind of owns. I don't know. We didn't do anything that game. We made no good plays and still just won. I don't know. This deck's gonna be a real mystery for me. I need to copy Kitty Pryde one time. Just once. That's all. One time. It'd be so fun if we do. Sunspot's good left. I mean, it's good mid too, but we can contest mid with like She-Hulks and stuff if we need to. All right, this is a scary start for a Shuri deck. Shang-Chi looking particularly useless right about now. Yeah, I don't know if Angela's gonna get big enough this game. Like the problem is, right, the stats just don't really matter much on a card like Angela because she's just never big enough to beat like Shuri, Red Skull stuff. So it's maybe better off not playing her. Yeah, all three of their lanes are protected from Shang-Chi. Gross. That's definitely going to be a problem for us. Okay, 2 Titanias is going to have to carry somehow. Seems impossible from here.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, this game's going the wrong way. Let's get out. No need to force this one.
Escape.
Okay. What am I gonna make the thumbnail for this deck? She-Hulk in the Kitty Pryde outfit? That'd be cool. Oh, Kitty Pryde on 1! Yes! The dream! Okay, we're excited, we're excited. Can we ever hit a Moon Girl Kitty Pryde though? It's so unlikely. Just because the way she goes to the right of the hand. But we'll try. This could be the game. Ugh. Ninja's annoying. Yeah, Crimson Cosmo's tough for us, actually. We can play Moon Girl there. Technically a She-Hulk sometimes, but we sure don't want to. We don't want to spend a bunch on She-Hulk. I know that. Ooh, early. Okay. Yeah, all right. Go get him, Kitty Pryde. She-Hulk holding 2 copies of Kitty Pryde on her shoulders. Now listen, I don't want to go to jail for making a thumbnail that's too too much, too enjoyable, too exciting. Too exciting. Yeah, Moon Girl on 4 is yeah, we'd do it, right? 2 Kitty Prydes here. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, but we're not copying the Kitty Pryde. See, this is the problem. No, the plan is dead. It might be worth doing on on 5 with a Kitty Pryde, but then we kind of give up the She-Hulk, right? So you have to decide, are the 2 Kitty Prydes worth it to give up the She-Hulk and the Kitty Pryde cycle? We only had 8 cards in hand, we'd be so much happier. Let's stick to the plan here for now. That's fine. Kitty Pryde's at 6. I mean, she's a good copy target. But again, the hand's gonna be too full. I can't do it. You can't copy her. I don't know. We might have been better off just playing the Moon Girl in this case, right? For now, we're gonna go ahead and Shang-Chi while this is still big enough. It looks like this does kind of lock me in here a little bit, but I think we'll be so far ahead, and with the potential to buff a collector too if need be, right? That should be okay. Because we can play like Moon Girl left and then Titania mid or something, right? So, I don't know. We can still add power here, I guess, is the takeaway. Although this would have been awfully good left as well, because now left feels like it's kind of gone, doesn't it? We're just not adding that much power either. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know about this, man. +3 here does not feel particularly safe. We're kind of too big mid, if anything, because they know they've got left kind of secured. Yeah, I don't know, man. The lines here kind of went wacky this game. Seems like we just lose left and lose. Probably should have played the Maria Hill mid in hindsight, but went wacky. Yeah, Devil Dino's big. We could have called the Shang-Chi left as well. That would have been really nice for us. Would have been much, much better. I think we would have been better off taking a traditional line instead of the Kitty Pryde line, right? I think we saw how this screws up the curve. That was a kind of a showcase of why that doesn't really work as the game plan very well. So I don't know. This deck's kind of weird. It's like working, but it's not really working for the reasons that I want it to work, if that makes sense, which is the problem. Hey, Jasmine Aurelia, thanks for the 55 months, man. That's amazing. Guys, let me check in with my wife real quick and see like what's going on with dinner and stuff. I may have to call it quits here real soon, but I'm gonna check in with her. I'm gonna take a pee break. I'll come back for at least one game either way, but we may have to call it quits after that, but we'll see where it goes. But give me one. All right, one wicked fast game as promised, then I gotta go. I'm gonna get a raid ready to go. While we're playing, can we get the Kitty Pryde dream? Oh, Kitty Pryde on 1 is the dream. Oh, Kitty Pryde Shuri's lab is the dream. Oh, the actual dream, I think. Can we play Hood? Yeah, we can play Hood. We need bodies in Mojo World anyway. Dude, we can even Moon Girl this. Mysterio, that's probably gonna be the big one, so that's 8. I think we played this guy earlier and he just like played a beast and then conceded, maybe? I think it was the same skin and that same name if I remember right, but I'm not sure. Of course I don't remember exactly. Dude, we're never gonna copy the Kitty Pryde. The hand is too full again. It's impossible. We can't dump cards fast enough, guys. Particularly Camp Lehigh adding an extra one in. It's gonna make it too hard, I think. So this is gonna go to 8, right? Or 12? 12. Oh my god, it's already 12. Oh, we have to try to copy it, but the hand is too full. I just need to dump like every card I can, basically. But I still have to be able to play the Kitty Pryde. So next turn, what if I just play a Sunspot instead of the Kitty Pryde here? What if so we'd go to next turn we play Moon Girl, Kitty Pryde with 3 cards in hand. The Camp Lehigh is gonna screw it up. I'll have Shang-Chi, Maximus, and some other card that I top deck. Kitty Pryde will be the 4th card, which won't work. Yeah, so we're better off just playing the Kitty Pryde as is here and using her basically to, I think, solo the lane as much as possible. She's just gonna be so big. Assuming they don't have a Shang-Chi or, you know, Killmonger or whatever. Dude, she's 28. That's actually perfect. Yeah, hand size and Kitty Pryde always being on the right. Just make this Moon Girl plan so awkward, which, you know, it doesn't make it wrong necessarily because, as we've seen, It's actually working out really well for us, but we're winning a ton of games. But just this particular combo does not really pan out as you hope. Yeah, thick kitty indeed. This is awesome seeing her in play with locations. This is really cool. Dude, 60 power. She's gonna go to like 124. That's so sick. Iron Man mid. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have to contest elsewhere, it looks like. What if we did a little bit of a spice? Is this too spicy? I mean, he goes to 200 though, right? So no, it's definitely too spicy. What if we spiced it right though? Right might be the spice. Is 18 here enough to win? Like, they've seen me play this. Oh, they just gave up. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go eat dinner. Let me drop you on a quick raid here. All right, here's a raid. Have fun, everybody. Thanks for hanging out tonight. We'll do more Kitty Pryde stuff. We'll try more decks. Check out YouTube if you missed some of our crazy bounce deck earlier. This is deck number 2. It's working, but not exactly the best Kitty Pryde showcase. Anyway, love you. Thank you for hanging out. Good luck out there in the universe. Stay tuned. See you soon. Thanks for watching, and until next time, game on.